are now witnessing the Eddie Block and Joe Coco Show. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Joe Coco on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, Joe Coco, drink low. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals.
How's it going, everybody? Like usual, we're waiting for the president. You know how it works.
If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, Coco, drink low. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Joe Coco are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol keep him in check, along with John Wick and Steve Pence. Johnny Yuma, he got the right diet.
All right, guys, what's up? We're just, we're sitting here waiting for it to happen. We're waiting for it. Ooh, am I on the wrong thing? Let's see. No, I'm on the right thing. Let's go through and while we're waiting for it, because we should hear it here. Yeah, it's still there. Oh no, wait, I gotta hit play. I guess it does stop. Okay, I guess we do gotta sit there. Well then, what can we do? What can we do? What? Okay, you want a treat, monster? Okay. Donnie wants his treat. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Here you go, Panda. I can't get Panda to sit. She never wants to sit. Okay, here
America,
we go.
11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it. When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country, which caused prices to be higher than ever before, making life unaffordable for millions and millions of Americans.
What's up, Sneaky Pete?
This happened during a Democrat administration, and it's when we first began hearing the word
You're here right away. That's
affordability.
Cool.
Our border was open, and because of this, our country was being invaded by an army of 25 million people, many who came from prisons and jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. They were drug dealers, gang members, and even 11,888 murderers, more than 50% of whom killed more than one person. This is what the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again.
How do I turn those sounds off?
We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world. But they're not laughing anymore. Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington than any administration in American history. There's never been anything like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else.
Right on.
With a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent. They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president.
Yep.
We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states where education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East, and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22%, and in many states, 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they are all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also said the
Holy
cost of
jeez.
groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year.
Biden.
The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. And
That's
it's
because of that
not
bird
done
flu
yet.
thing,
But
though.
boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at a historic pace. Under Biden, real wages
Here, I'll give you your
plummeted
medicine
by
early. There's your medicine,
$3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300.
Good.
And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation.
That's because of
Remember
California,
that
though.
the wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that?
That's because of
Very
California's
importantly,
$20
there are more
minimum wage.
people
though.
working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great. This historic trend will continue. Already, I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs. And that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants at levels we haven't seen. AI, automobiles, we're doing what nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead. we were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said
we
by
should be.
every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill.
I think it should be single bills, though.
No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior
Nice.
Dividend.
Good
In
for them.
honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago.
Nice.
We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military. And I say
Amen.
congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military. And last year, we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to
'Cause you're
the
not a
special interests
politician.
to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I used the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off.
Good
and
for
it
the people that
began
need that.
as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible. It's called Most Favored Nation, and no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website,
700.
TrumpRx.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower costs. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at
Right.
much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich
Good.
in the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not be happy, but that's okay with me because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the
I
green
gotcha.
energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000 you lost. On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country.
Not here.
In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody, or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this, in the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens.
Good.
100%. In the end, government either serves the productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day, not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected. And our country is back, stronger than ever before. We're poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all.
Interesting. I thought everybody thought he was going to say that we were going to war with Venezuela. I thought we were going to go to war with Venezuela. I thought that's what this was all about. At least that's what everybody was saying this was all about, right? Apparently not. Apparently not, which is good. So we don't want to go to, well, it's Venezuela. They can't do anything to us, right? It's just Venezuela. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm still getting over my cold. Well, let's get to the good stuff then. In Newtown, so Hope sent me this one. In Newtown, Ohio, police officer pinned and dragged by a man driving a stolen vehicle. Let's watch this. Let's see. Hey, Hope. Speaking of Hope, she's the one that sent me this link. So, oh, you hadn't heard that? Yeah, that's what everybody thought. It was all over the place.
He's taking off. Hey, stop! Stop! Stop the car! Get out!
All right.
Get out of the car!
All right.
Get out!
All right, let him go.
Get out!
He's getting out. I'm getting out. Hang on.
421, have me start another car. I got trouble.
This is in
Hey,
Ohio.
get
huh?
out.
I'm about to get out.
Get out!
Calm.
Get out!
Calm down.
Put it in park. Put it in park. Put your foot on the brake and put it in park. Don't try and drive me off, buddy. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go right to jail.
What a dumbass.
Stop, Campbell! Stop!
Tase him.
He's got me in the car! He's got me in the car! Just stop! Let me get out!
What a dumbass. And he had a baby in the car, too. Did they catch him?
Yeah. 21. He's going west on Main. There's
they catch
4
him, Hope?
occupants in the vehicle. He took off with me on the car. I'm okay.
Did they catch him, though? Did it say if they catch him? Hold on. 20-year-old Jeremiah Ice was heard telling the officer to calm down as he refused to get out of the stolen vehicle. The officer was eventually able to free himself, suffered minor injuries. Ice was charged with receiving stolen property. Oh, his last name is Ice. Resisting arrest and failing to comply with an officer. That's all he got? That's all he got? I think he would have got more than that. All right, so I kind of hope AOC runs for president just because we know she's going to lose. But listen to her.
Your reaction to, or do you think that you could beat JD Vance in a head-to-head race for president, as polling suggests, in 2028?
Listen, these polls, like 3 years out, are, they are what they are. But let the record show, I would stomp him.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
Whatever. If you become president of the United States, then the world is gone. The world has gone to hell. So, update. So that lady yesterday from, the lady who was working at Target, she had her Charlie Kirk on it, and she got harassed by another lady. So far, I guess they've raised over $175,000 for this lady. But here's the thing. This lady didn't raise it, so I sure hope that whoever started this GoFundMe or GiveSendGo actually gives it to her. I hope they actually give it to her. Dude, they don't charge these fools with shit anymore. No, they don't, Sneaky Pete. Yeah, she's lost her mind, right? Who is that person? You know what? They followed me also on somewhere else. I don't want to follow Fanny. All right, for 4 years, questioning the vaccines meant losing your job, your social media accounts, and your reputation. Trust me, I know. Doctors were deplatformed. Parents were shamed. Trust the science became a cudgel to blatantly silence anyone who dared ask if we're moving too fast. Now the FDA is quietly admitting in internal memos what got people banned from the internet. The vaccines killed healthy children who were never at serious risk from COVID in the first place. Where in the world is Anthony Fauci hiding? It's time to answer for the COVID debacle. Every mandate, every berry study. So let's see what they're saying here. So this is from the United States Senate. It says on November 28, 2025, Dr. Vinay Prasad, the Chief Medical Officer and Center for Biology's Evaluation and Research, director of the Food and Drug Administration, reportedly emailed a member to CBER staff to report that the Office of Biostatistics and Pharmacovigilance, whatever, career staff found that at least 10 children have died after and because of receiving COVID-19 vaccination. Further, the memo outlined the Biden administration's failure to fully investigate the safety of the vaccines, including the risks of myocarditis. For nearly 5 years, I've attempted to obtain full and complete transparency from our federal health agencies about the same vaccine safety and efficacy concerns raised in Dr. Prasad's memo, including through the assurance of a subpoena of the Department of Health and Human Services. I write to request that HHS immediately produce records and information related to the claims in Dr. Prasad's memo. According to Dr. Prasad's memo, in the summer 2025, Tracy Hogue, an FDA official, reviewed reports of death in children following receipt of COVID-19 vaccine. Based on a subsequent review, OBPB determined that at least 10 of these deaths were related to the vaccines. According to Dr. Prasad, this is a conservative assessment. It represents where vaccines are exculpated rather than I can't read today, indicted in cases of ambiguity. And that the true number of deaths is likely higher, probably a lot higher. The commissioner of the FDA recently stated the work reviewing reports of death in children linked to the COVID-19 vaccines remain ongoing. Unfortunately, autopsies were strongly discouraged and often impossible to obtain during the pandemic, resulting in a dramatic understatement of the true number of COVID-19 vaccine-caused deaths. As you're also well aware, the CDC vaccine and the VAERS, I'm just going to say that, also dramatically understands the number of adverse effects, which makes the adverse effects that have been reported even more alarming. As of November 28, 2025, they reported 38,913 deaths worldwide associated with COVID-19 vaccines, and 9,299, 23.9% of those deaths occurring within 2 days of vaccination. CDC and FDA have consistently ignored the very own safety surveillance system for the COVID-19 vaccine. I'm telling you, this was all set up to lower the population of the earth. And reading this, it just reminds me, I know Sneaky Pete's going to remember this. I don't know, maybe Hope might. So for a long time, back in 2021 and 2, we used to watch court shows during the daytime. And one of the courts we watched was a judge out of San Antonio, Texas. What's her name? I forget her name now. And I remember she was telling people, okay, you're going to get 60 days or 60 hours of community service, but if you go get the COVID vaccine, we'll give you only 30 days. Remember that lady? Remember? I mean, she's still a judge. And this was a judge pushing it, and I think that should be against the law. If I was in her court, I would sue the living hell out of San Antonio Superior Court, right? Or whatever court she belongs to. Oh my gosh, what was her name? Do you remember her name, Sneaky Pete? So it says, the failure of the Biden administration to thoroughly review safety reports connected to COVID-19 vaccines is despicable. Though not surprising given what my own investigators have uncovered. What was her name? Oh my gosh, she's always on court stuff. San Antonio District Court Judge. You know what? What was her name? Judge YouTube. I know they hated her YouTube. Here it is, Judge Stephanie Boyd. That was her. Judge Boyd. Let's see if she did get in any trouble with it. Judge Stephanie Boyd. I spelled it wrong. Just Stephanie Boyd. COVID vaccine. Let's see. Let's see if she ever got in any trouble for it. District judge says she is fearful of it. A punishment hearing for Justice Vaccine Injured Veterans Act of 2025. It doesn't show anything about it. Okay, maybe she didn't. You'd have a multi-million-dollar. I would too. She got in trouble for something else too. I forget what it was. So Dr. Prasad memo also highlights several other findings and assertions. This is a profound revelation. For the first time in the U.S. FDA will acknowledge that the COVID-19 vaccines have killed American children. Healthy young children who face tremendously low risk of death were coerced at the behest of the Biden administration via schools and work mandates to receive a vaccine that could result in death. In many cases, such mandates were harmful. I mean, and there's got to be some correlation between this and all of the deaths that have been happening lately. I mean, you see athletes who are on the top of their game dying at 24 years old, just all of a sudden, right? And so you got to think, how many jobs forced you to get the COVID vaccine in order to come back to work? Like sports places, TV, colleges forced you to get it in order to go to college. Just insane. So it says, putting these facts together, it is horrifying to consider that the U.S. vaccine regulation, including our actions, may have been harmed more children than we saved. The requires of humanity and introspection. Third bullet point says, there's no doubt that without the FDA commissioner, we would not have performed the investigation and identified the safety concern. This fact also demands serious introspection and reform. Why were these deaths not actively reviewed in real time? Because it was COVID and they wanted to push an agenda. It definitely was the hokey pokey. And then you turn yourself around. That's that's a good one. I never heard that one before. We just read about that one. So brutal moment as independent journalist Nick Shirley confronts the grills at a Minnesota. Okay, let's watch this.
Yes, but he has some very valid questions to ask about what's going on here in Minnesota. And do you think this fraud
I don't know who
crosses?
you are.
My name is Nick Shirley.
Okay.
Do you think this fraud is Republican or Democrat, or just facts that fraud is happening?
She won't even answer. Look at it.
Because because that's what I heard you talking about. That
I know what I said is that
because
what we're talking
we want
about
to build trust, but fraud is fraud. So why should we be enabling fraud to happen here?
No, I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
Okay, sir.
No. This
Sir,
is not.
sir.
When are you going to hold Governor Walz? No. She is a representative for the state of Minnesota. Yes or no?
Excuse me.
Yes. Are you?
If you're going to talk to me like
Are you
that,
going to say
Like what?
I'm a disability advocate?
I heard you, and
I get
we got a chance
overstimulated.
to testify.
Thank you for testifying today.
No.
Ma'am.
She needs to ask questions because she represents.
The facts are the facts that fraud is happening here, and it's not a nonpartisan issue. How come you think fraud has been able to happen so much underneath?
I think
the
if you've
government
been
here?
listening to our hearings, we've had now 10 hearings on this. And so there's
Oh,
really
shoot, I
good
think my
data
TV
from
just
the
showed up.
people who both work within the administration as well as who both Democrat and Republicans. I
Yes.
think what you heard today is that the Republicans who control this committee are not actually interested in solving fraud. What they're interested in
Well,
is telling a story.
This fraud has happened underneath Democrat leader Tim Walz.
There has been Medicaid fraud across the country under Democrats and Republicans. There's fraud within the Trump administration. We have is fraud.
So that
Public-private
makes it
providers
okay?
have made government a mark. And so every person running government, Democrats or Republicans, are dealing with the issue of how to keep fraudsters out of our public payment. We're also dealing with veterans. We're dealing with consumers. I hope you're looking at that. If you look at United Health, currently is being charged with defrauding Medicare.
Always
You know
sidestepping.
who runs Medicare? President Trump. And so it isn't a partisan issue. The fact that you're trying to make it a partisan issue tells me you have an angle, which is fine. That's why I asked who you're with.
Well, a
But
lot
the
of fraud
point
has happened
is
here.
that
Political
we are-
correctness is
Governor
stopping.
Walz, President Trump, Governor, you look down the line, and I hope you're talking about that. Because if you look at what CMS has put out, right, Medicaid fraud is a 50-state issue. And so, again, it is
Yeah.
not a partisan issue. There are Democrats and Republicans who are sitting in that committee talking about it. But
Mostly
what you
Democrats,
did here
though.
was the Republican chair say she's not turning information over to the one person in government who can stop payment. And I hope you print that.
Thank you for coming today.
Okay.
Crazy.
Well,
Is this
You saw what
really
happened
the
there?
state of Minnesota that we live in? And these politicians are just walking off, thinking it's okay Tuesday, and they want to go visit the Trump. They want to blame the Trump administration. We have Democrats blaming ICE. I'm tired. My people are suffering. I'm scared for my little brother.
This guy's a little over the top, but I'm guessing it's
My
because
people
he's
are suffering, and these people just walk off. We have a governor who fucking doesn't care. How many more people are gonna freaking die? How many more people are gonna go
Does
homeless?
anybody know what happened to his brother?
And how many more people are gonna be trafficked in our freaking system?
I wonder what does anybody know what happened to his brother? Because he's very passionate about this. So I'm guessing there's something that, because he keeps mentioning his brother. Don't tell us it's a 50-state issue. Tell us how the fuck you're gonna fix it, and then make these people pay. You know, good point there, Sneaky Pete. Good point. So this is another reason why I thought this was gonna. Maduro calls President Trump's bluff. Venezuelan Navy now escorting oil tankers through the blockade zone. You can do that all you want, but if you come across one of our United States military carriers and you want to try and start shit with the United States, you know what's gonna happen, right? Let's see, what is this? Oh wait, we gotta do it. How do you do it? The Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Dude, it seemed like those things would just sink. You know, it's funny, they're showing this video, right? But we could easily show what our military does and just scare the... That's like, you know, who's got the bigger wallet? Well, we got the bigger wallet. We got the bigger wallet. Just been confirmed that the one exit the Brown University shooter took had no cameras. There are no cameras that we can see. Why would you put cameras on the... Why wouldn't you put the cameras on the perimeter? Let's see what's coming on with Jesse Waters.
Gunman, primary person of interest, the suspect, came out of that entrance or exit and started walking this way and passing this dumpster. If you just look around this parking lot to show everybody, there are no cameras that we can see out here, right outside of the Barris and Hawley building. You can see there are no cameras that we see visible
in today's
to the
day
eye.
and age.
So that is something that has been a big sticking point in this investigation.
Why wouldn't you put cameras on the perimeter of campus so you can see who's coming on the campus and who's coming off?
Oh, that's true, Sneaky.
That's security 101. Here we have surveillance video that caught
Gunman, primary person of interest.
Yeah, you know, surveillance may be expensive, but when these big, huge colleges get so much endowments, it's not even funny. They're a business. Okay, Senator Mark Wayne Mullen, and I believe he's from Oklahoma because Grodd mentioned him earlier. Smackdown crooked Adam Schiff. So let's see. I love it when they fuck with Adam Schiff.
Of video strikes conducted on September 2nd, 2025 against designated terrorist organizations in the area of responsibility of the U.S. Southern Command, that the bill be considered, read 3 times and passed, and the motion to reconsider be considered, made, and laid upon the table.
Is there an objection?
Mr. President.
The senator from Oklahoma.
I reserve the right to object. Mr. President, the junior senator from California knows good and well what classifications mean because he sat 15 years on the House Intelligence Committee until his clearance was pulled in 2023. He understands classifications. He understands when certain things can be exposed and certain things cannot because of the sensitivities of it. He also understands that committees of jurisdiction are privileged with the correct clearance to be able to watch this video because the junior senator from California stated that himself, that it has been showed to not a partisan, but a bipartisan group of individuals that do have the accurate oversight and clearances to watch it. Now, what is this really about? Politics? Maybe. Because during the junior senator's time on the House Intelligence Committee, then President Obama had 500 strikes on terrorist organizations, which, let's keep in mind, we are striking terrorist organizations and no one is denying that. There's 24 cartels that are being deemed terrorist organizations that's poisoning our streets, that's killing our families, that's killing our friends, that's affecting all of our homes, all of our streets, and all of our states all across the country. In fact, to the tune that there has been more people killed in 2024 by drug overdoses by the sum of 10,000 more individuals than we lost with U.S. personnel in the entire Vietnam War. If that's not an attack on us, I don't know. If that's not a terrorist organization that's truly poisoned our streets, then I don't know. But during the time that the junior senator in California said on Intel, Not one time did he ever ask for the release of the same videos from the Obama administration that killed 3,700 individuals.
Looks like Mr. Mackey.
Including U.S. citizens. Now, if you would think there'd be transparency that needed to be released, we would want to see the videos at least on U.S. citizens that was killed in this manner, not these narco boats that's poisoning our streets. But that's really wasn't what this is about. And the junior senator from California knows that. This is all about politics. That's what this is about.
Go after Donald Trump.
Why are we protecting the ones that are poisoning our streets? Shouldn't we be trying to protect the ones that are on our streets? I don't think it's crazy to think that we want to be proactive about going after narco boats. I for sure want to. I have zero issue with this. I've been able to be briefed. I know the junior senator was recently briefed. He's just upset that he may not have the clearances to watch the video anymore.
Nice.
But there is sensitive material, and it was clearly explained why it can't be released. And of all the people in this chamber, the junior senator from California knows when it's in certain classifications, there's a reason for that. So with that, I object.
The objection is heard.
Mr. President.
So why does anybody know why Adam Schiff is not allowed, doesn't have classified clearance anymore? Wonder why. So back to the Brown shooting stuff. Police released image of a second man seen with suspect. Providence police are now asking for help identifying the second individual. Let's see what this guy looks like. So they saw him with. So if they've seen him with the individual, why aren't they? You know, you would think they. With the face recognition systems and cell phone stuff that we have nowadays, they should have found this guy already. They should have found both men already. What a fucking joke. Here's some good news from the House today. The House passes a bill making it a felony to provide gender transition procedures to minors. Doctors who perform these procedures on children could face up to 10 years in prison. The House passed legislation 216 to 211 that will criminalize providing transition-related medical care, including puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and surgery to minors. The bill, introduced by Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, imposes the harshest penalty for such procedures ever passed by the House. For far too long, children have been sexually exploited under the malicious falsehood of so-called gender-affirming care. American children are being systematically indoctrinated with perverse gender ideology. This is freaking bullshit, you know what they're doing. I mean, look, like I mentioned, I think it was last night I mentioned it even. Look at movie stars like, what's her name from the Transform? Megan Fox. Megan Fox has only 3 kids, and all 3 are transgender. How is that even possible? How is that freaking possible? But, you know, so I'm glad they made this. Speaking of stuff like, well, not like the same, but I don't know who this David guy is, or D4VD. Apparently he's a rapper or something like that. And we heard about this a couple months ago, how they had found the body of a 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found in a Tesla belonging to him. Well, now they found a burn cage incinerator that can reach temperatures higher than what is required to burn human bones, found in the house in his house. So let's watch this.
Also have an update tonight on the case of the singer David and the runaway teen girlfriend who was found dead in the trunk of his Tesla. For weeks, we've been wondering just what it was that a private investigator named Steve Fisher found inside David's home when he was given access last October. The PI reported seeing, quote, items you would expect to find on a farm rather than in a home in the Hollywood Hills. And today, we are learning about one of those items. Steve Fisher has confirmed it was something called a burn cage. Take a look at your screen. That's what a burn cage looks like. It's used usually on farms to incinerate waste and debris, but lots of private homes have them as well. This particular model can apparently get up to a whopping 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 200 degrees hotter than the temperature required to burn human bones. And this is the photograph Steve took of that burn device. the burn cage inside David's home. He noted that these types of incinerators are illegal in LA County, and that even if it were a prop, say used for a music video, still doesn't seem to be much of a reason for it to be delivered to his home. Still no word on an arrest in this case, but with evidence like this, might only be a matter of time. Also have an update tonight.
Let's look up this thing real quick. ER burn cage. Like $600. ER power equipment burn cage. Okay. Burn thoroughly and safely. Engineered for efficient burning. Perforated designs maximizes airflow. Holds more than a 55-gallon drum. You can get the extra large one for $4.99. Or the burn cage max, 2 times the volume of the original. Burns thoroughly and safely. Perforated design maximizes airflow. Holds 118% more than a 55-gallon bun. You know, I could actually use one of these for my property here, because we burn a lot of junk that we're allowed to burn. So we have a burn permit and all this stuff. All right, so look at this. A week before Ella Cook, the vice president of Browns College Republicans, who was brutally murdered, a TPSA chapter leader at Olivet Nazarene University, was forced to take classes from home after he received death threats over political beliefs. The message said that someone was going to come to campus while he was sleeping and slit his throat if he didn't stop posting about your God and Savior Charlie Kirk. It's open season on conservatives, so I'm gonna find you in Chapman and slit your throat. See how I wonder why they spelled it like that, in your sleep. If you keep posting racist, whatever that, please post your anyways. So I wonder if these are the same people. Now this is back to the child gender stuff, right? This is Rebecca Balint, a Democrat, and she thinks she is proud to vote to keep mutilating kids. Let's see what she says.
Even for Republicans, this is extreme. Are we really attempting to lock up parents and doctors? Your kids' medical care is none of their damn business. We should call this obsession with your kids and what treatment they're getting in the pediatrician's office what it is. It's creepy. It's a creepy obsession, and we've had to deal with it for years. The science is clear. Evidence-based, medically necessary care for transgender youth is safe, it's effective, it's supported by every major medical association in the United States, including the American Medical Association and the American Academy of...
Oh yeah. Let's just let kids, go ahead and we'll cut off their dicks and cut off and you don't do that to a kid. A kid isn't smart. You can't let them vote even until they're 18. You're going to let them make life-changing decisions that is irrechangeable. You can't go back. Same thing with this person from Chicago.
And now they're denied life-saving gender-affirming care.
How is it life-saving?
Since my Republican colleagues seem confused about what love, what care, and what protection looks like, let me be very clear. The Protect Children's Innocence Act is not it. No one who causes or tolerates the suffering of children can claim to be their protector. Love for our children would ensure each of them have every single thing they need to thrive assured to them. So I want to urge my colleagues here in the House of Representatives to vote no. Let's build a future where our
well, thankfully it got passed. It's a trend, and I'll go back to, and I've been saying this for years now. I think that you hear all these big world leaders talk about we have too many people on the planet. Our planet cannot support all these people. This is them trying to get rid of people. I think that's what this is, trying to get them to have less kids. That's my thought, and that's just the way it's going to be. If you don't like my thought, well, then you know it. Oh, well. So who was this? This is the mayor? Yeah, the mayor and congressional candidate Daniel Biss has been spotted harassing Border Commander Greg Bovino. So let's see what's going on here.
You're not welcome with people as well? Then why is that?
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Just back up just a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Just a little bit more. There you go. I'm not in your space. I'm going to go ahead. That's fine. You're welcome to.
Right, Sneaky Pete?
You're trying to highlight immigration. That's why we're here.
Sorry, Ashley.
I'm disappointed that you're disappointed. The abuse that you have done on residents is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Racism is unacceptable. And the violence is unacceptable. Yeah, it is. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. We are in your community because you refuse to do what we are doing. Violence. What violence are you concerned about? Violence committed by those that shouldn't be here in your community. I'm unaware of that happening. Well, that's probably the problem. Maybe you should get aware of it.
Hey, Ovino, we don't want you here, bro. We don't want you here.
You're not welcome with.
I wish we could hear all that what they were saying. So this is once again at Brown University. A lot of stuff's coming out. They actually had to stop the camera or stop the video feed. Is what I heard. I haven't seen this yet. Yeah, everything they do is for that reason. Sneaky Pete is saying, and he's talking about to lower the population on Earth, and they want us all to look the same. But if you're new to the channel, you've never heard this before, but I always talk about it. If you ever watch like sci-fi movies or TV shows and stuff like that, in the future they have everybody dressed the same and they have everybody looking the same, right? That's why they're promoting interracial marriages, interracial everything, because if you keep mixing the races, then eventually we're all just going to become one certain thing. What happens, to the Mexican race? What happens to the white race? What happens to, the Italian race? What happens to the Irish race, the Japanese race, the Asian race? They don't want us to have different races anymore. That's what they're trying to get. And they're setting us up for 2030. Yeah.
The camera in that building that Brown put up because the sanctuary city law that we have. You don't want to record illegal immigrants, and you don't want to provide the footage to the FBI or immigration authority. One camera in that building, it come out from your detectives. They are friends of mine. They're angry at this investigation that these people in Brown University put the camera off. They can identify that person. You imagine how the family want to go through? Tell the truth to the media here. Putting cameras off.
We heard from both the Brown police chief and the provost at Brown, who have shared that they have been fully cooperative and been forthcoming with all data and evidence that they have. The City of Providence's experience is the same, which is that Brown has been entirely cooperative and collaborative and fully sharing with us. We will be back here tomorrow.
So they shut it down. They shut the whole thing down all of a sudden. And it makes, I never thought about it that way. They don't want to provide evidence because they don't want to show the illegal aliens that are there at their college. It's very interesting. I wonder how true that is. So apparently an employees brawl breaks out at a West Hartford, Connecticut Chipotle. I haven't watched the video, but let's watch it. Can we guess? Well, I guess. Oh, you can't see in there. Can we guess? Never mind. I'm not going to ask, but Stinky Pete knows the question I'm asking in my head right now. Well, that's not an employee brawl. That was a customer. A customer started that. The heck? Oh, those are employees. Interesting, and I would have guessed right. Man, see, it didn't do a very good job at doing it. It didn't do a very good job at it. And Croc said he was gonna remake it for me. Hold on, let's go to a different one. Let's see if he did remake it for me. Let's see, because I gotta look in my these thingamajiggers. Let's see. If you're too good for hormone chicken, why are you injecting it into kids? Hey, that's a good one. Outright. Nope. He didn't. See, Grok says, oops, sorry about the face tweak. It can be tricky. You want me to regenerate it. Oh, okay, so maybe I gotta go into here. So let's go into here. Let's go into here. What did he say to say? Can you remake this with... Gosh darn it. We'll go here and we'll look it up again too. What was the words he used? Remake it with, let's see. With better face preservation. Let's see what he does now. Let's see if he makes it better now. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing, buddy? That's closer. No, not really. It still doesn't look like Fannie Willis. Who sent you a video you watched last night of Caitlin Bennett was at college in Florida. Every damn one of the students are foreign students. Probably. How's it going, Aiden? Hey, everybody knows Aiden. That's Mr. Nice Guy's son. What's up, big guy? What's up, big guy? I'm doing good. How are you? Is it cold there in Chicago? Is it cold? This is just the beginning. Dana-Farber Cancer Institute agrees to pay $15 million to settle fraud allegations related to scientific research grants at the NIH. Fauci. Shame on you. I thought this was funny. Brown University hires Chief Wiggum to track down shooter. Okay, so this is a crazy story. This is a crazy story. Woman arrested after 40 years for abducting a child. Friend thinks the police are the arrest. Uh-oh, they're coming for you, Sharon, the friend joked. But the woman's name is not Sharon. Her real name is Deborah Newton, and she had created an entirely new life and remarried after allegedly abducting a 3-year-old 40 years ago. 3-year-old Michelle Newton was abducted from Kentucky in 1983 by her non-custodial mother, Deborah. So it was a separation or something like that, or a divorce, and the dad got custody of the child, it looks like. Newton was on the FBI's top 8 most wanted parental kidnapping fugitives at one point. The case was dismissed in 2000, and Michelle was removed from the missing child database. Oh, I miss you too, Aiden. I miss you too, buddy. I do. In 2025, however, a Crime Stoppers tip identified Deborah, now 66, with the new name in the Villages, Florida photo, and DNA from her sister confirmed the match. Michelle, who is now 46, has been living with a different name, completely unaware that she was abducted and had been in the missing child database for 2 decades. After being notified by police that she was not who she thought she was, Newton contacted her father. She's always been in our heart. I can't explain the moment of walking in and getting to put my arms back around my daughter. Can you imagine that? Losing 40 years of your daughter's life? I wouldn't trade that moment for anything. It was just like seeing her when she was first born. So let's watch this woman getting arrested.
Hey! How you doing, Miss Sharon?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
They're coming for you, Sharon! They don't want me. They want Reggie. What's up?
No, we're here for you, ma'am. Definitely here for you.
Why?
We're waiting on the detective to get here, but we have, with all the information that we do have, you have a warrant for your arrest.
They're teasing. They have to be.
Ma'am, we're not.
Oh,
You can back up. You can
I'm
go home.
so sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, go ahead and go home. Thank you.
I bet you she knows what it is already. You know she's got to know.
understand.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do it in the front, okay?
If you're in the room, I didn't do anything.
What's going on, Sharon?
I don't know anything.
I'll have
carbon copy. So, these are great.
Well, so that's the daughter who hasn't seen her dad in 40
Met
years.
your mom in high school. She's so beautiful. The two of you look so much alike. I've seen pictures and I'm just like, I know you.
I can't explain that moment of walking in and get to put my arms back around my daughter.
A Crime Stoppers tip led to Deborah's arrest by the Marion County Sheriff's Office and this family reunion with Michelle and her father. But neighbors who knew Deborah as Sharon say she was happily married and always pleasant. They think there could be more to the story here.
Unless you're in their shoes, you'd never know.
We tried to ask Deborah about her family dynamics back in 1983.
Why would you want to give me a card?
Her new husband told us their attorneys advised them not to talk about the case, but that they would fight this in court.
Wow. 40 years. She's stolen a kid for 40 years. Oh, just insane. So Kathy Hochul encourages all New Yorkers to get their flu shots. How much you want to bet this was a water shot? I'll bet you this was a water shot. I don't get the flu shot. I refuse to get the flu shot. I've never gotten a flu shot, I don't think. No, wait, I may have gotten it 1 year and then I got sick right away. Don't get the flu shot. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I'm not. A fellow judge testified that Hannah Dugan, remember Hannah Dugan? She's the one that helped an illegal alien escape her court going through back doors, so that way they wouldn't get arrested by ICE. That's who Hannah Dugan is. She admitted to trying to help an illegal alien evade ICE. She allegedly used judicial authority to block agents, then helped the suspect escape. This is what institutional sabotage looks like. So a fellow judge testifies Dugan helped illegal alien escape ICE arrest. Judge Krista Cervera told the court that Hannah Dugan admitted she was trying to help Eduardo Flores Ruiz evade ICE. Cervera said Dugan pulled her into a hallway confrontation, demanded she keep her robe on, and escalated tensions with officers. Federal agents confirmed Dugan's anger, and Cervera said judges should never help defendants evade arrest. I agree. She should be in jail for life, I think, Sneaky. I think that woman should be in jail for life. Yeah. Breaking news. So this is Nick Reiner, Rob Reiner's son, who murdered him and Rob Reiner and his wife. Makes his first court appearance, facing 2 counts of murder after his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner, were stabbed to death. So let's see what happens here.
Your counsel is requesting that your arraignment be continued to January 7, 2026. Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment so that your arraignment can be heard on January 7, 2026? And does counsel join in the waiver?
I join, Your Honor.
The court finds that the defendant has made a knowing and intelligent waiver of his right to a speedy arraignment, and that his counsel joins in that waiver. Your counsel's request.
Wow. Good. I don't like Rob Reiner, what he said, what he's done. But still, you shouldn't be murdered in that way, especially by your kid. But so it is. So good news. The House advances the GOP health code bill that allows people to buy insurance in groups to save money on premiums without the Democrats' ACA subsidies. So now it's got to go to the next portion of it, and I'm not sure which one that is yet. It might just be going straight to President Trump or the Senate. So law enforcement seeks public assistance identifying the individuals seen near the person of interest. We saw that already. Here is Reiner's siblings, Jake and Romy, break silence after the deaths of their parents, something that no one should experience. Let's see. Click on it. Oh, it's just a photo. Okay. But they're going to say something. Liberals need to relax. Trump's not going to deport LGBTQs, bring back slavery, or strip women of their rights. He's not a Muslim. All right, Matt Walsh says, if the most prominent leftist in America was shot and killed on camera during a Democrat administration, the Democrats would spend every waking moment for as long as they hold power using it as an excuse to ruthlessly crack down on the right, throwing hundreds of us in prison, avenging the death of their fallen comrade by means available to them. Charlie Kirk was shot and killed during a Republican administration, and nothing like that has happened. There has been no crackdown, no mass arrests, no punishment to the left. We haven't seen any left-wing radicals, frogs, marched in front of the cameras in handcuffs and leg irons. Basically, nothing has happened. We have not gone to war with those who want to kill us. And that's true. I mean, it's just disgusting. Republicans are a bunch of pussies when it comes to this stuff, aren't they? And if you want to ask me why that might be, I think it's because Republicans have done a lot of shit, and they're afraid that if they go and arrest Democrats for it, then the Democrats are going to arrest them for it. Let's be real here. That's why I think shit's not happening. They got shit on each other. Liberals are now coating the Chicago streets with trash to protest President Trump. Let's see if it'll play. Yeah, let's just make our city dirtier. These people are just idiots. Oh, by the way, Sneaky Pete, before I forget, I didn't show this to you, but look at this. I found this that we can print up. You know, I'm a big F1 McLaren fan, so I can print up this Lego. I can print up this Lego McLaren, F1 McLaren. So I am going to probably print that up in sometime in the near future. Sneaky Pete and I both have a the same 3D printer, so. All right, so this is the moment that Nick Reiner turns himself in. I wouldn't say he turned himself in. I would say the cops rolled up on him and arrested him, but it's more of those low IQ people, right? You know, and I played a video last night of a gentleman that was saying, you know, this is more of Rob Reiner's fault, saying stuff like, you know, if you had paid more attention to your son and what he was going through instead of going after Republicans and conservatives, maybe he would have been able to help his son out. He kicked his son out, you know, and I get it, you know, tough love. Right, we've all given tough love to someone in time and stuff, but maybe he should have been trying to help his son out more instead of getting into politics. I mean, the guy's a fucking actor and a director. What does he know about politics, right? And that's what I don't get. Why do people? Oh, Taylor Swift says we should vote this way, so we're gonna vote this way. Who the fuck is Taylor Swift? That's the problem with our world. We have become, you know, fanboys and fangirls, and it's been pushed that way forever. Commercials. Oh, look, I mean, hey, look, I drink the same Bud Light beer that Dale Earnhardt Jr. drinks, you know, and it's just, it's insane. It's insane how much, and I love TV, right? Ever since I still sleep with the TV on, okay? I love watching TV, and it rots your brain, and I get it because I watch TV all the time. So, but at least I can notice it. So Rosie O'Donnell joins millions of liberals in their presidential blackout. They will no longer be talking or posting about President Trump. A couple weeks ago, she said, "I'm not going to post about President Trump because my therapist told me not to." And less than 24 hours it took her. So I wonder how long until she does something again. Let's see what she's saying though.
Yes, honey. You know, I saw your thing, and I had just come from therapy. And my therapist was saying the same exact thing, that, you know, grief is a positive thing to go through with all that's happening now in our country. And
it's not your country anymore because you moved to Ireland, bitch.
Rage is not. So to give this narcissist no power is the only thing that's going to affect him. None. Do not say his name. Do not. And I heard what you said loud and clear, and I'm like, good for you. And I love your posts. I think you're very poignant and very
I like the Peugeot.
Inspiring. And thank you for doing them.
That's cool, Sneaky Pete. I like the Peugeot. That's awesome. Hold on. He says we can share them. He never lets us share the picture. So I'll show you what Sneaky Pete just sent me, so you guys can see. Because I know everybody's gonna be like, I want to see. Oh, it hasn't shown up yet. There it is. Come on. Are those Lego ones too, or are those just? That's cool. The Porsche is pretty cool too. I really like the Peugeot though. I really like that Peugeot. That's cool, Sneaky Pete. That is definitely cool. And after the show, I gotta go up to my mail because it looks like my new screen was delivered. Yeah, I plan on hanging them on the wall next to your sim rig. Nice. Breaking: Minneapolis Somali City Councilor Jamal Osman confirms that the police department will not help ICE if they're attacked. You don't say. You don't
ninkii
say.
ice ahaa waxay soo waceen 911 waxay dhaheen waa nala dilay ama
Look, I'm not even going to play it if it's in another language. We don't even know if it's being translated properly. Fannie Willis, we watched this morning. Fannie Willis lashes out when pressed about the massive amount of taxpayer dollars paid to Nathan Wade. Let's see. I mean, if you didn't watch it this morning, you can go. I have the video. You know, we streamed it this morning, and it was a joke. Mushy, mushy, goofy, mushy, mushy. It was a joke. Fannie Willis's ghetto came out big time.
Screen.
And by the way, they did a shitty job. This guy, at first he was okay, but they just let her start ranting and ranting and ranting, and it was just awful.
I don't review those documents, so you're asking me to look at documents that I haven't for the first time. What I can tell you is that I only allowed Mr. Wade to bill 160 hours a week, and then Mr. Wade would be the first one in the office making sure that my staff arrived. He corrected their behavior. They thought that 8:30 meant 8:30. He taught them that 8:30 means 7:45. He got there before them. He left after him. He taught them how to do this case, and he was a leader to that team and a public servant. And for that,
in fact, I should probably go pick it up right now.
Threatened thousands of times. You want something to investigate as a legislature? Investigate how many times they called me the N-word. Why don't you investigate that? Why don't
they call you the N-word because you are?
You investigate them writing on my house.
Kick me off YouTube. I don't care. I had an old friend, you know, named Roby Harris. He used to play for the Rams, and he was a sparring partner for Joe Frazier, right? And I remember one night, you know, me and this guy, you know, he was a lot older than me. I met him through another friend, but his son was a DJ, and it was me, him, and his son cruising around town and stuff. And he looked at me one day, Eddie, and he told me, he's like, Eddie, I'm an old black man. He's all, there's a difference. He's all, you may not understand it because you're not black, but us black people do. He says there's the black people that are cool. They do what they're supposed to. You know, they're your average human person like you and I. He's all, and then there's and he used the N-word. He says the N-word are the people that make us look bad. And I was like, I get it, bro. We got white trailer park trash, right? I get it. Legislatures don't investigate. She and her office does. Laugh out loud.
Why don't you investigate the fact that my house has been swatted? If you want something to do with your time that makes sense, and you can use all this in your campaign ad, you attacked Fannie Willis. What have you done, sir? Nothing.
So I'm going to refer you to
the whole time she acted like, and she, you know, she kept saying, I'm the first black woman BA. I'm the first black this. And then when she was talking to, and that white person, and this white person, and this black person, all she talked about the whole entire day was about race, right? Sneaky says the same, right? We all get it, right? We got our trailer park trash as white people. You know, Asians have their, I don't know what their derogatory people are, you know. Mexicans have them, right? You know, little Oaxacans.
The screen. I know you said you don't approve.
I don't look at this. I've never seen it,
bills.
so I can't talk to you about documents I don't approve and don't review. Can't talk to you about it.
Who does approve the documents in your office when invoices come in?
I thought we'd been through this.
I don't believe you said who reviews the invoices and approves the invoices in your
office. First of all, I have no firsthand knowledge of it.
You have no firsthand knowledge.
You want me to testify about something I don't have any firsthand knowledge of?
I'm asking.
And also the other thing she kept doing today, she never gave a straight answer. It was always like, oh, well, I don't recall, or I wouldn't know the answer. She never said a direct yes or no throughout the whole entire thing today. And Goofy says, what did Goofy say? Legislatures don't investigate she and her office. So a woman in Chicago blasts Mayor Johnson for adding $220 million to next year's budget for illegal aliens. Let's watch this.
Our next speaker this morning is
if it's the woman that normally jumps up and harasses them, she is great. I love her. She's awesome.
Zoe Lee.
Let's see if it's her. Look how the mayor says,
the bogus budget that's trying to be passed today through the
okay, I haven't heard her in a while, but this woman always goes up there, and same with this woman. These two, so I'm guessing all three of these women are just awesome.
Committee on Finance because Christmas is next week. Just know we will be working hard to unseat all of you. It's time to clean house, and our volunteer list is growing every day. The budget is not for the working class and not for small businesses to grow. Only more money, tax increment financing, TIF, sent to CPS to continue harming our children. That's why we must come for the disgraced 50 and the pitiful 20. It's an uncomfortable truth. Now, Brandon.
He's like, shit.
You have really embarrassed the city. You really do not know what you're doing. You don't care, and you're arrogant, and you act like you a baddie. You act like we owe you. Tell Mayor Stacey Davis Gates, Davis, whatever her name is, to tell you to step down and get somebody else in here to save our city. You can't tax any corporations because we don't have any corporations. Y'all killed them through COVID. Okay, so you really owe them something. If you want to tax corporations, let's talk about these real estate corporations. Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo should be paying out the A for Black people. If you want to talk about corporations, you're not laying off anybody, but you're going to raise them raises that nobody should get no raise. Nobody should get a raise. That's crazy. No boat yacht tax. No tax, period. The migrant crisis, that's what you needed to talk about. That $2.2 billion that you and the Progressive Hispanic KKK caucus stole.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the COVID-19 surplus money. Let's talk about that epidemiology money. Let's talk about that line item for that $220 million in this 2026 budget that you put in 2024 for new arrivals. When I'm homeless, because you won't settle my case, because you arrogant, because you a baddie. You a Tony Preckwinkle. Why Tony Preckwinkle just spent $1 million on a new home? While y'all property taxes going up through the roof. Trump, the beautiful African ladies of America in Chicago, we need your help. We need your help, and we need you to bring the feds. Federal oversight.
Yeah.
We need federal oversight because they're stealing Black people's property.
And you know that.
And he's doing it with the Lions Den. Joshua Davis, Stephen Davis.
Wow, this lady's homeless. We need to find a way to help that lady out. I mean, she speaks the truth. I don't agree when she just says help out the Black people. They should say help out everybody. But she's standing up to Brandon Johnson. So I agree with her on that. And you go, girl, like Sneaky Pete says. So lawfare. The DC Circuit just unanimously upheld President Trump's authority to deploy the National Guard in DC. Obama Judge Millier maybe, joined Judges Katsas and Rayo, probably, to confirm the orders are legal. So DC confirms unanimously Trump's power to deploy National Guard. This is how much, how much money is Democrats wasted going up against President Trump? Oh, how many times have we seen this go to court? It goes to court and the Democrats win because they choose a Democrat judge. Then it gets overturned by a higher up judge. Then they go to a different Democrat judge and get them to do it. And then it gets turned over by the Supreme Court again. Then they go to another. It's just insane how much money the Democrats are wasting on this. That could go to better places. Ilhan Omar is caught in a lie about her son being profiled by ICE. Now, first off, I saw
Omar's son.
The gut-filled joke on this last night where, Ilhan Omar's son says to the police, "You know who my dad is?" And the police say, "Yeah, your uncle." That was hilarious from Gutfield last night.
The Department of Homeland Security says, and I'm quoting them, ICE has absolutely zero record of its officers or agents pulling over Congresswoman Omar's son and have accused you of seeking to, quote, demonize ICE as part of a PR stunt, their words. What do you say to that?
Well, if ICE is saying that they have documentation of every single person that they have pulled over in Minneapolis, we would love to see that record because we've certainly, myself and the governor, have been asking them to share information with us
shit with you.
On the ways in which they have interacted with Minnesotans, and they have not been able to provide a single information.
Actually, real quick, they all you got to do is fill a FOIA request, right? Freedom of Information Act. I'm surprised you don't know that. You're a fucking congressman. Oh, that's right. You're too stupid to know anything, and you're just put in there by the Somalis so you can make money for Somali people.
So it is amazing that they're able to put out this statement in saying definitely that they did not pull my son over when they haven't been able to answer anything else. And ICE has been known to lie when it comes to their enforcement.
I know.
Oh, you mean they lie? They lie, but don't you lie about everything else too? So Homeland Security says ICE has absolutely zero records of its officers or agents pulling over Congresswoman Omar's son. With no evidence, it is shameful that the Congressman Omar would level accusations to demonize ICE. It's all a plot, folks. All a plot. Carolyn Levitt, beautiful Carolyn Levitt, by the way, says President Trump kept his promise to the American people and secured the border. For 7 straight months, 0 illegal aliens have been released into the country's interior. Illegal border crossings have plummeted to the lowest level since 1970. What's this? All 214 Democrats and 4 Republicans, I wonder who those 4 Republicans, have come together to sign a discharge petition to force a vote to extend the ACA subsidies. This would keep 22 million Americans. And instead of that, what they got detailed today was they put up one that doesn't use the ACA. So there you go. Obamacare, right? Obamacare. I had insurance through my wife's work, and it was pretty decent insurance. And then as soon as Obamacare came out, I got dropped from their insurance, saying I can get Obamacare cheaper, and it was actually like 3 times as much. Goopy says, did her son get a ticket? I saw so many versions of her accusation, but don't read any of them. I don't know. I mean, obviously he didn't get a ticket. Well, I shouldn't say obviously. If he got a ticket, she's not talking about it. So Brown University has responded to our request for comment regarding the students' information being removed from their website. Let's see what they say. Doxing of a community member. In the aftermath of the shooting, we've seen harmful doxing activity directed toward at least one member of the Brown University community. It's important to make clear that the targeted individuals could do irreparable harm. Accusations, speculation, and conspiracles. Or is that an I? Conspiracies. Maybe that's an I. I don't know. We're seeing on social media and in conspiracles. Now I got to look it up. Is conspiracles a word? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. Did it remake it? Well, it did, but it didn't do a good job. Conspiracles. I think they just used the capital I for it. Nope, there is no such word. So, what do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, there is the dot. Okay, there is the dot. Okay, sorry. It is not unusual as a safety measure to take steps to protect an individual's safety when this kind of activity happens. Oh, the other day they were saying they didn't take anything down, including in regard to their online presence. A law enforcement official stated clearly on Tuesday afternoon. So they did get rid of it. Here's more about Fani Willis. Testified today and erupted when senators asked about her botched Trump case. After she was removed, prosecutors admitted the case was improper. Willis responded by attacking everybody and dodging questions. Let's see, is this the same one we just saw? Let's see.
I don't review those documents, so you're asking me to look at documents.
Okay, yeah, we already saw that one. So look at this. Nancy Pelosi absolutely destroyed Warren Buffett in the stock market since 2012. How does this happen? How does this happen? Look at this. She's just constantly going up. She went a little bit down right there, but like she's constantly going up, constantly going up, constantly going up, constantly going up. How does that happen? How does that happen? Just doesn't make any sense. Nick Reiner appears in suicide prevention vest during his first court appearance. Yeah, that happened today. Lawfare. Biden judge Mustafa Kasubhai blocked Trump's snap enforcement against non-citizens. Yeah, he's probably I guess he can't be an illegal alien judge, but this is the same judge who said DEI is central to the courts and traditional proof you can be set. Look at this dude. A Biden appointee halted the Trump administration effort to force Democrat states to clean non-citizens off SNAP rolls. I thought they say non-citizens aren't getting SNAP. What's going on there? What's going on there? And of course, speaking of non-citizens or illegal aliens, as I like to call them, look at this Democrat.
The president created the Crime in Memphis Task Force, which was designed to surge federal law enforcement resources in Memphis and improve coordination across agencies. I support the additional FBI, DEA, and AFT agents that have come into Memphis because we already had them in Memphis, and they're finding guns and illegal.
You know, Goofy, you can actually follow. Let's see. I know they're. Let's see. Pelosi stock trades tracker. I don't know how. I don't know. Look at this. I don't know how well you can what do you call it? Trade volume by year. I don't know if it works that great because I don't know how quickly it does. Copy trade Nancy Pelosi. Does it show? But it shows how much money she's made over time. I don't know, Goofy, how you can copy them.
Guns, they're finding drugs, and they're finding other crimes that are against federal law. But he also put the National Guard in, and he put some ICE agents in.
He showed up eating fried chicken.
Memphis is not an immigration center of crimes, and most of the people that are there that are immigrants, even if they did come into the country illegally, most of them are working legally and doing a lot of important work in Memphis. And
how can you, if you come to the country illegally, how are you working legally? That doesn't make sense. How can you work legally if you're an illegal alien?
Construction industry, the tourism industry, and they're necessary and needed. The president created.
They're necessary and needed. My ass. Okay, let's listen to what she's saying about Somalis now.
No, we are doctors, we are teachers, we are entrepreneurs, and we are elected representatives of our
Probably,
state.
Goofy. Probably.
And so these vile comments and this sort of creepy obsession that
she's saying they're doctors. I don't think. Can you imagine having a Somali doctor? Right? Can you imagine having a Somali doctor? Think about that. Their average IQ was like 18 or something like that. Okay, we watched this one last night. Let's see if anything new is popping up. That's going on good. Sure, here you go. Gas buddy prices. Oh, they're talking about gas prices. Liberals threw ice in the Boston Harbor to protest President Trump on the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. Oh my goodness. The killers. Okay, let's see. This is about the today.
Colonel, can you now explain to us 5 days later how many students were in that classroom? Sadly, 2 lost their lives, 9 others injured. We're encouraged about the update today. But can you now say how many kids were in that classroom? And did the gunman come in from the back so these people never knew it was coming? Or did he come in front with full view of everybody?
And that's all part of the interviews, and actually we're cooperating with Brown to get the roster. That was a study hall, so we don't have the number. We're still getting information as far as who was there. I know Brown sent out an email to the students to notify us if they were present, and we're still getting that, so I can't give you an exact account now.
Okay, Goofy just sent us a link. Let's go check out the link Goofy sent us. Has to do with Cohen. Whoops. Cohen TV. Hey, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken too. I like Kentucky Fried Chicken. What did this have to? What was this about, Goofy? Why is he doing this? You know, now I want Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, did you hear this lady? She took some and she's like, it's cold. Is he trying to make a point or something here? Okay, I gotta look this up. Why did Cohen take a... Go! Shit, sorry. Steve Cohen brought Casey to a House Judiciary Committee hearing in May 20 to symbolize call Attorney General William Barr a chicken for refusing to testify. Oh, okay, that's why. They're great. Somalis are great entrepreneurs, not just the legal kind. House bill to prosecute doctors. Oh, we already went over that. Gas is in fact below $1.99 a gallon at stations in at least 7 states: Colorado, Kansas, Missouri. Is that Missouri? That's Missouri. No, that's Mo. Is that Montana? Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, and South Dakota. Not California. Well, let's look here. Let's go to Gas Buddy. Go to Gas Buddy. Go to Gas Buddy. Let's see. We'll look up Fresno, because up here it's going to be higher. No. Find gas. Search. Fresno, California. So regular easy trip, which is cheap as hell and not very good, is $3.39 a gallon. Walmart's $3.43, but you should get 10 cents off if you're a Walmart Plus member. Sinclair's $3.45. Costco's $3.47. That's actually the gas station I go to for diesel. Let's look up. Oh, it doesn't say all station brands. Let's go to diesel. Oh, they don't show diesel on here, so. Sam's Club $3.47, Valero $3.49. So it's not even close to $1.99 here in California by any means whatsoever. By any means. Encouraging illegals to resist arrest and calling lawful detention of criminal aliens abductions is incitement of violence against federal workers. Yes, it is. Who is Daniel Bliss? United States Coast Guard. Recent reporting by the Washington Post has included inaccurate and misleading assertions regarding U.S. Coast Guard's position on hate symbols. These claims do not reflect the facts. So this lady's now getting over 180,000. And once again, like I said, I hope, because sometimes people that will put these up, they take some for themselves or whatever, or may not even give it to her. So wow. Okay, we saw that already. President Trump announces massive $10 billion arms package to Taiwan. Hopefully we're getting money. The chronic abuse of the Senate's 60-vote cloture standard must come to an end now. Yeah, it should be 51, right? 51. If you got 1% more, or one, all I got to do is have a majority, is what I'm saying. MIT fusion scientist shot dead at home. One of the brightest minds on Earth's magnetic dynamics are investigating the death of MIT professor Nuno F.G. Loureiro as a homicide after he was shot multiple times inside his Brookline home. What the heck?
Massachusetts State Police say they are investigating the shooting death of an MIT physics professor
a long time
as
ago,
a homicide. Nuno Loureiro was shot in his home Monday night. The 47-year-old father of 3 was rushed to the hospital where he died Tuesday morning. Investigators say this is an active, ongoing investigation. So far, they have not released any information about a potential suspect. Loureiro, originally from Portugal, started working at MIT in 2016. And last May, he was named the director of the Plasma Science and Fusion Center. Officials say while they investigate this incident, they are dedicating more patrol cars and officers in this community.
Oh, now they do. Yeah. They should have done it before.
So my question is...
okay, we're not going to watch all that. We're not going to watch all that. Maduro calls Trump's bluff. Yeah, we saw that video. Crybaby alert. I don't want to see crybaby alerts. We saw this. Man, we saw everything already. What should we go to now? Wait, what's this? I don't know why we're spending money on NASA. We got Elon Musk. Let Elon Musk do it all. SpaceX is where it's at. SpaceX is where it's at. Shout out to Joe for leaving one of these in the Oval Office. Trump definitely took it. What the fuck? He's a dumbass. Next spring will be the largest tax refund season of all time. Yeah, if you didn't know, Dan Bongino quit at the FBI today. Kamala Harris is reportedly gearing up for a presidential run. She's not gonna win. I don't even know why all of it's going on. Yeah. Imagine if Nick did this to Pierce Morgan. Oh, that's Trump gives service members special Christmas gift, which they deserved. They deserve an extra $1,776. It's like a little Christmas bonus for everybody in the military. Anything good going on? Happening? Nothing. So NASA's DiskSat is gearing up to launch into low Earth orbit. 4 plate-shaped spacecrafts will demonstrate a new small spacecraft technology that aims to lower minimum mission costs and expand access to space. Wonder what these are going to be for. Rock voice agent. Bannon. The heck? Oh my gosh, why are we watching this? Ugh. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, so the Democrats are complaining it's not enough
and he
money?
can promote 1776 costs all he want and giving out a check. That worked for him the first time. 1776, that's less than a rent check in D.C. I don't even know what the impact of that is going to be. I want to bring. And he can promote.
Money's money. Why are you bitching about how much he's given? Anything is good. Another day, another narco-terrorist boat blown up by President Trump. Well, let's see. Let's watch it. Ooh. That was nasty, Sneaky Pete. You shouldn't be laughing at that. That fart. What else can we find? Maybe let's just go watch some videos to get away from some fun videos on Facebook. Burned my potato soup last night. How can you burn potato? Well, I guess you burn the potatoes in potato soup, huh? Yeah, this is all gonna be about the dang. This is all gonna be about anything good pop up. So here, nothing. Let's go to Facebook. Let's watch some funny stuff on Facebook. How about that? On Facebook Reels. Come on. Hey, it's a St. Bernard one. Ooh, let's watch food. What are they making? Clinton Street Bakery. Ooh. What? What? Those look good. Look at that. You deep fry it, some pastry or whatever, put Nutella in the middle, whipped cream, raspberries on top. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it's another Tibetan Mastiff. These are bad, cool-looking dogs, but they're expensive. I don't want to get in trouble
do you
for
love
this.
to eat bread, but maybe you were too afraid to make it? Well, here's a really easy focaccia recipe that you can make with just a few ingredients and your bare hands.
That bread looks too hard.
In a mixing bowl, we're going to add a table.
I don't
I'm
like hard bread.
collecting dildos and vibrators for the holidays. I'm giving them to all the cunts that need to go fuck themselves. I'm calling it Toys for Twats.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, 47 and a 30. Slow down, asshole!
This moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh shit, there's a cop.
Oh,
Yeah,
but they don't show what the
47,
cop said to him.
47.
Singing puns cause they're fun. What's the rudest kind of elf? Go fuck yourself. Singing puns cause they're fun.
So a cool thing with our Moda boxes is they offer several different connection types. We have the copper sweat or press. We have CPVC, push connect for...
Wait, I want to say... I need to make videos with Donnie.
Baby. Ooh.
No wonder she's not on Patrol Live anymore. Waiting for an Uber pickup. Wow, look at the stuff those helicopters can haul. Definitely Donnie's crew. Worst out $500 down.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Yep, that's
They're not even gonna show it. AI, I mean, I can tell this is AI, right? But AI is getting way too good. I need to conserve ammo. Also me. What do you think? Okay, what do you think that was right there? That was probably a good $200-300 in ammo, if not more. What do you guys think? How much do you think that costs? How much was this? What's up, Josh? Go check out Revolver Broadcasting, guys. Dude, look at that. That's got to be a couple $100 in ammo right there.
Singing puns 'cause they're fun. What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh, shit.
Okay, that one's kind of dumb. But she's cute, so she gets away with it.
It's super creamy. That's a beautiful.
What the heck is that?
Sugar spices cooking low and slow until
I can't have apples. I'm allergic.
Into the crust. Bake. It's like straight up apple pie.
It looks good, but I'm allergic to apples. Fresno like this. I'll have to go check this out. The planetarium. Speaking of that, okay, oh my gosh. Let's see. Santa Barbara theater with ceiling clouds. I don't know how to explain it better. I wasn't even typing. What the hell? Okay. I said Fresno, huh? Santa Barbara. Let's see, Santa. I want to show you guys something. Santa Barbara Theater on State Street with painted ceiling. Let's just say painted ceiling. Which one is it? That would be the Arlington Theater. Okay, that's the Arlington Theater. So I went to the Arlington Theater and watched when the new Star Wars were coming out back in like 1990s, right? Let me see if they show a picture of it inside gallery. So in the ceiling is awesome in this place, right? But they have inside there. Oh, maybe they changed it. But inside they have like clouds and stuff, and so it holds a lot of people. Oh, that's a wedding gallery. We don't want to see a wedding gallery. We want a regular gallery. Oh, I guess that is a regular gallery. Anyways, but so I went and saw the newest of the Star Wars, right? And let me show you what it looks like inside. Okay, this is how it looks like inside. You know, you can see how it's painting on the ceiling, and it's got this decor. Now, when I went and saw Star Wars there, they had the Phantom Menace or whatever. They had all these painted. They had painted clouds, and they made it look like we were in space. They painted it to make it look like it was in space. It was freaking awesome. That's just I wanted to show that just because it was fun. But also watching it, it has like 1,000 seats or so. It has a ton of seats. And watching Star Wars, people cheering when and booing and stuff. It was funner. It was really fun. So, did I mess up and we lost our Facebook Reels? Did I mess up? No. Oh, I must have closed it. Okay, son of a bitch. Go back to Facebook Reels again. Donnie, you've already got tons of treats today. Sling TV allegedly shared subscriber data. Hey, go to Morgan & Morgan. You guys can make some money off of them. Okay, let's watch this now. What is that? Is that lasagna? What the? Oh, spaghetti. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's huge.
Before you ask yourself, really, Josh, another waffle?
I can't make any promises. This is going to be my last one. I love stuffing things inside waffles.
Wow.
Like sea bugs. You know? A lobster basically is an insect of the sea.
I don't like sea
In fact, it's kind of closely related to a
But I'll play it
mosquito
for you guys.
or a spider or, you know, some sort of other insect.
Oh,
which
thank you.
begs the question. If you took like a scorpion and you poached it in garlic butter and then you put it inside a Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit and made a waffle out of it,
why would you make a waffle
chances
out of that?
are it's going to be good too. Where the heck am I going to find a scorpion?
No, thank you. Ooh, M&M's. Okay. Nice start.
Mini M&M's.
Ooh, okay.
Semi-sweet morsels. White chocolate chips.
Where's the peanut butter one? Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the peanut butter one.
Reese's peanut butter chips.
Ooh, Andes? No, wait. Andes?
All right, and we're finishing this off with our Andes Peppermint Crunch.
Oh,
With
I like
all
the
those delicious
Andes chocolate.
candies, we're going to grab our sugar cookie mix. You can do a homemade sugar cookie recipe for this, but I wanted this to be super easy and accessible so
You're not
that
gonna mix it?
everyone and anyone can recreate this super easy holiday dessert. And we're putting that all in our greased 9x13. I have 1 stick of softened butter. We're going to make sure to get all of that right in there with our pan, with our cookie mix, and all of those yummy treats. Beautiful. We're going to add 2 eggs to this so that it can be extra fluffy and extra soft, but you can add 1 if you don't want to use the extra egg because the recipe
I love
does
architecture
only call
too.
for 1 egg, but I like this to be fluffy. All right, and that is it. We're going to come back with our spatula, and we are going to mix this all together. This is such a fun and exciting
What about
treat. You get all of your favorite little snacks in there.
not Charlotte, North
M&Ms,
Carolina. What's the
chocolate
other
chips,
one?
Reese's chips, white chocolate, peppermint, and it's going to look extra festive because of the colors.
Oh my gosh, I want some
and
already.
gonna be
It's not even
amazing.
made.
I love making this the day before Christmas. It's perfect as Santa's cookies because it is.
Why don't
not
you
only
mix it in a
delicious, but
mixer is my
easy.
question.
The kids can get involved, and it's gonna turn out absolutely beautiful. All right, so this is now perfectly mixed, and we're just gonna flatten this out in
That's
one
just pure sugar.
flat layer. It is a chunky batter, but that's how we like it. We got that butter, that egg, all that goodness nice and mixed in. And don't worry, this will rise a little bit, so it's okay if it's a little flat. Just make sure we get it
Charleston.
nice and
That's it, Charleston.
even. All right, and this is ready for the oven. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna bake for about 25 to 30 minutes.
How are you that skinny
All right,
eating
our
that kind of
cookie
shit?
bar is cooling. We're gonna grab a large bowl, and I'm gonna come in with my cream cheese. I have 2 blocks of cream
Josh.
cheese that
Maybe.
I let soften. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna come in with some vanilla bean paste, and you can add to your liking, to your flavor. This can be a nice topping for our delicious holiday cookie bar. Last thing we're adding to this is some powdered sugar, and once this is in there,
Oh
we're
my
gonna
gosh,
have
how
a
many
beautiful cream
gained 20
cheese
pounds watching it?
frosting, and we're gonna add a lot of powdered sugar because that is a lot of cream cheese. So we're gonna add about 3 cups of powdered sugar, but if you don't want it too sweet, you can adjust to your liking. Now for this one, you are
She
gonna
likely
need a hand
throws it up
mixer,
after.
so we're gonna grab our hand mixer and beat this until it is well
She's gonna beat it.
combined. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be savory from that cream cheese.
Why don't you
and
have
it's
the
gonna have
regular
beautiful
mixer?
Vanilla flavor. So
I
let's make
even
sure
have
this gets
one.
fully mixed together. Oh my, this looks absolutely delicious and it smells amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our cookie bar. Oh my, this smells absolutely
That does look good.
incredible. It is like a chocolate chip cookie, but on Christmas crack. It's looking so good.
You could always
We're gonna
give
come
me-
in with our cream cheese
You can always
frosting.
send me some cookies,
And we're
Goofy.
gonna
I won't
frost.
complain.
Our cookie. Obviously, frosting this is optional. I just think it's so fun and adds another level of sweetness. You can decorate it.
Okay, I
and
gotta
just-
pass. I want another one.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Pardon me, please, but I wanted you to know If no one told you yet, you are so beautiful.
Okay, that's gay. Okay, I can't play it. Oh. Dude, look at that beast. That is a monster of a dog. Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff.
Freshly made lasagna sheets get boiled, then cooled off, and dried. Now let's watch Rocco's of Rockaway Beach make their giant traditional lasagna.
Okay, I gotta see this.
They cover the sides and the bottom with those pasta sheets. In goes their house-made meat ragu, a healthy amount of ricotta cheese, shredded mozzarella, Parmesan, basil, and bechamel.
What's bechamel?
Another layer of lasagna sheets, more meat ragu, more ricotta cheese, more Parmesan, more basil, and more bechamel. Now, most places make their lasagna with 3 layers, but this spot never holds back. I mean, just by looking at the size of this tray, you can tell it's going to be aggressive in the best way possible. I know, I'm hungry too now. They've definitely made their fair share of lasagnas in here, and I could watch this come together all day long. After the 4th layer is done, they add another layer of pasta sheets. What is that stuff that he's dripping on there? More ragu, more ricotta, more Parmesan, more basil, and more bechamel. You probably thought they were stopping at 5 layers, didn't you? In goes more pasta sheets, more ragu, more ricotta, more Parmesan, more basil, and more bechamel. They add one more layer of lasagna sheets, tuck in the sides like I'll be tucking myself into bed after devouring this. A few holes get poked for ventilation, and it gets covered in foil. 2 people carry this beast into the oven, and it gets... Okay, I got a question. Why poke holes in it for ventilation, but then you cover it up with aluminum foil? Because then there's no ventilation anymore, right? To look like this. They flip it, slice it, and just look at those layers.
Wow.
But they're not finished yet.
I love lasagna.
It gets smothered in tomato sauce, topped with Parmesan, ricotta, and shredded mozzarella cheese, then melted in their coal brick oven. Finished with a little more Parmesan and fresh basil.
That's what I want.
Cross section of Italian champions right here.
I want one right now.
Who's hungry?
Me.
Incredibly cheesy, packed with meat ragu, and it needs to be on your devour list. So good.
Wow.
Freshly
singing puns because they're fun. Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well.
Yeah, that one's stupid, but she's cute, so she gets away with it.
Bum, bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran.
This is how we do. Why are they always playing fucking music?
Hey. Don't ever stop being you for anybody, you heard?
Stupid. What the heck kind of gun is that? Is that a 50 caliber? Wow. I can't play the one with the music on it.
It's okay.
McCain would have been proud. Heck yeah, metal music and guns.
What a calculator.
Diego, what would you say is the biggest disconnect with Bonita?
Here we go. You know, like when you're outside and there's like a little mosquito that's flying around your ear, and it's like super annoying, and you hear it in your ear, and you slap it away, and then it comes back, and then you slap it again, and then it comes back again, and finally you kill it, right? But then like it somehow survives and it comes back again. It's a super annoying sound in your ear all the time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Diego, what would you say is the biggest disconnect with Bonita?
Did you know that if you take a package of ground chicken, cook it until it's nice and brown, add fresh garlic, teriyaki sauce, Brussels sprouts, and sesame oil, mix that all together.
So Dongfeng Cummins, which is a 50-50 joint venture in China, has a massive factory where 12 valves are still produced. In fact, they still build all B-Series engines. You can even get your own 4BT if you want to, delivered right to your house, or the ever so popular 12 valve through various retailers online. I mean, that's a nice option if you don't want to pick up a junkyard engine. So
Hi. Wow, look at that puppy. That's a huge puppy. The thing is huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Prime rib. I love prime rib. Oh my gosh. I want some. Interesting. This is AI, I think. Oh, he dropped the soda. Whoa, quesadilla heaven. Those chicken quesadillas. Oh, yeah. Ooh, with bacon? Chicken and bacon? Look at all them peppers. Red peppers, bell peppers. Get the chicken going, mix it all together. Big ass tortilla with bacon, mozzarella cheese, it looks like. Oh, I want one of those.
When your mouth is shut and you're just alone by yourself, what's happening in your brain?
That gun drummer guy. Your wife makes killer quesadillas?
Is this exhaustion? Do I need therapy? I think my brain's fried. No escape from my TikTok feed.
TikTok
Imagine
is
building a
ruining
community
people's
with
lives.
these. This is the Boxable Casita. It's a 361 square foot studio built in our Las Vegas factory.
Yeah, this thing is like 20, 30 grand.
Living area over here, kitchen, bed area, tall 9.5 foot ceilings with big windows, washer dryer combo. Behind this door is the bathroom, back door. Drop a follow for more Boxable content and share with someone who needs to see.
Here, you guys want to see how much that thing costs? Boxable casita. Let's see how much that thing really costs. A casita. Check out the stunning casita. Where's the prices on it? Check if you can build on your property. Where's the prices? Order it. So this is that one right there. Apply for financing online. Where is it? Oh, order it now. Let's see how much it's going to cost. Oh, they don't even tell you how much it costs. They won't even tell you how much it costs. That's how much it costs, that they won't even tell you how much it costs. You could walk in there, Goofy. Yes, you could. Goofy, you're too tall.
Iggy and Tupac and Buddha and Fiddy. You know Dr. Dre, Eazy, Ice Cube and Missy. But do you recall the most gangster rapper of all? Come on! Snoop Dogg, the blue Jeep gangster. Skinny like
Singing fast cause they're fun. What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality.
She's cute, but still. What the heck is that? This is AI generated. This is AI. This is AI. That's AI. A gunship helicopter? What? Wait, what? $50 cal. Okay, gunship helicopter. How much do you guys think this is gonna cost? Let's say, because you're going in a helicopter, right? So helicopter ride, I think in Vegas are like $250, $300 a person. Then you got to add the ammo. You got to add all the extra stuff. I'm gonna say $2,500 a person. I'm gonna say $2,500 a person. Gunship helicopters. Gunship helicopters. For a day, for like the full for a good package. Not the best package. Oh, it is in Las Vegas. So there you go. Okay, aerial packages. One person package. Let's see how much it costs. Wow, I was way off. It's only for a door gunner, you get $550. Upgraded door gunner with M240. Oh, here we go. Door gunner with minigun, $5,175. Ultimate fully loaded. Let's see what you get for the ultimate fully loaded. $2,000 a person. What's included? So in the air, you shoot an M249 SAW from the air. 400 rounds provided. That's a lot of rounds. Experience the exhilarating aerial adventure of shooting an M247 SAW from an open-door helicopter over 20 unique targets on the side of a desert mountain await your destruction. The M249 SAW has highly accurate firing capabilities and great maneuverability. It is highly ergonomic weapon that will maintain a high rate of fire with precise accuracy during your gun range experience. You get air assault. Experience extra flight time with this low-level tactical flight mission at the beginning of your flight adventure that will leave you wanting more. Extend your flight time even more with this high-altitude scenic flight with views you'll never forget. You get to shoot a Barrett M82A1, 2 rounds provided. Rifle marked the beginning of the Barrett legacy, engineered to fit a shooter's shoulder. The semi-automatic 50 caliber rifle is a veteran's best friend. Then you get to shoot an M4A1, 120 rounds provided per person. An MP5, 60 rounds provided. Dude. Somebody buy me this for Christmas. Somebody buy me for this buy me this for Christmas. Hell yeah. What is this? What the heck is going on? They're stupid. Violet, that's her name. Violet from Chicago Fire Department or whatever it's called. The Muppets. Are they bringing back the Muppet Show? So they're bringing back the Muppet Show.
Then there's wheel spacers.
Holy shit!
Venom Wheel made this giant custom billet spacer for our newest build, the C7500. There's wheel spacers.
Wow.
Is it too late now to say sorry for cheating on my wife and drinking every night and stealing money from my friend Juan last Tuesday?
Listen, Diego, just water the plants and stop being a pain in my ass, okay?
Okay, Benita, I'll do it. I love it.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, wait, Diego.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Water the fucking plants. Listen, Diego, just water the plants and stop.
Goofy, is that what you do to Spider? There's a 45-day-old Tibetan Mastiff. Wow. Wow.
We're in the shop today filming what it takes to melt an Oreo, right? And we figured out what it takes to melt an Oreo. But the issue here is this is 12 minutes after we lit it on fire. I don't know what chemicals they have in Oreos, but
holy
I don't think
shit,
food is supposed to do that.
Makes you not want to eat an Oreo anymore.
We're in the shop today.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding.
Did she really play What's her
That's
name?
not what they really said. What was that? I should kill everyone and
Harley
escape?
Quinn.
You're an
my
eggnog fan,
gosh.
you have to try this. First, go in with your eggnog. Then your cake mix, some more eggnog, and now for a little butter. And it's that easy. We're going into the oven at
You
350
usually
for
water the
about
plants.
50 minutes. Now you just want to wait until it's completely cool. Add some Cool Whip to the top, and then we're garnishing with a little fresh nutmeg. It's not the prettiest cake that I've ever seen, but it does smell pretty
Hey,
good.
as long as it tastes good going down. What the hell are these? Why they always gotta play music to get me in trouble? How do you turn the fucking music off? There we go. What is that? Is it our Ferrero Rocher powder milkshake? What the heck? That looks good. That looks really good. Margot, yeah, I know Margot Robbie played it, but is this girl like playing some other version of it or something? Hold on, where's the sound now? Turn it back on. Oh, they're showing out their lights.
If you open your legs and move them 20 times like this before bed, tension in your low back will melt away. If you bend your knees and open and close your hips 20 times like this.
I don't want to see that anymore. Oh, that's my friend.
On the 12th day of Christmas.
We'll get in trouble for
Here
that.
at the Peacock Market in Clovis, California, the Pickle Deli and the Parlor are coming together to do an amazing giveaway. We're giving away 3 mystery boxes to 3
Commercials. Oh, somebody jumped off the floor of the building. Whoa! AI.
Safety first, guys.
Stupid. Oh, they got away from the tow truck. They got away from the tow truck. They got away. Oh, that's all I had to do is hit the button down there. They got away from the tow truck. Front wheel drive vehicle. Oh my gosh. Front wheel drive vehicle.
And crispy, and you'll love my extra thick chicken and cheese potato fries dipped in a creamy, spicy mayo. These are the perfect
Whoa.
appetizer for a big back like you. Not that I didn't eat 5 of these. Just boil your potatoes and shred up that $5 Costco rotisserie chicken. The easiest and totally safe way is to use a hand mixer. Add as much cheese as you can handle and make it as thick and chunky as you. Coat in panko and then fry until deep golden brown and crispy. This is the perfect recipe.
Those look good.
If you like your food thick and crispy.
Those look good.
We need more light.
This must be in Florida or something like that.
He lives over there.
Gotta be in Florida.
I'm over 40. Tell me why my face looks like a creature. Tell me why every joint I have started to hurt. Tell me why my double chin is turned to 3. Now I'm over 40.
I'm over 40 for sure. What is this? Holy shit! What kind of car is this? Or race car? Wow.
All right, Elmo, you ready to watch a movie?
Here's your guys'
You
Elmo.
mean turn on the movie and then pull out your phone and sit on your phone the whole goddamn time? Yeah, I see you. I see you, you son of a bitch.
All right, Elmo, you
That's
ready?
why I don't go to movie
Singing
theaters
songs 'cause
anymore.
they're fun.
Whoa, what's she wearing today? I gotta follow this chick.
What's the difference between your Christmas bonus and your wiener? Your Christmas bonus gets blown.
Wow. Man, you know, it sucks, but all women got to do is dress up like whores, and us men will watch their videos, and then they make a ton of money.
When you have to go get groceries in Chicago, you need a juggernaut.
And by the way, this is a Dodge. This is a Dodge that he built. The audio is gone? Audio is gone.
Singing puns 'cause they're fun.
Are you sure the audio is gone? I turned it down for the one because I didn't want the music to be played. Is it back now? Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me check. Let me check. Where is it? Hold on.
What's the difference between your Christmas bonus and your wiener? Your Christmas
Oh, it's working out. Okay, cool. Okay.
bonus gets blown.
Oh, we saw that one already.
After 7 days, people will think you add liposuction in a pot of water. Add a green
Bullshit.
apple cut into cubes.
I can't have green apples.
Say hi.
Oh, that's what Donnie looked like when he was a
Hi,
puppy.
everyone. He doesn't like the basket. It's okay, pumpkin pie.
Remember when Donnie was a little puppy? YouTube. Way back in the day.
You fucked around and you found out today, baby.
Nope, 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 nope. Where was it? Dude, where is it? Where is when I first got Donnie? It's a long time ago. Hold on, I got my, let's see if that will show it. There it is. Here's Donnie when he was a puppy. Somebody came close earlier and wanted to say his name yet. Let's see who can get. I was in a bad area. Look at, oh man. Big he is though. He's huge. So this was Donnie. He was only 6 weeks old. I remember I had to get him early. Oh, it says internet connection is unstable. Hopefully you guys can see him. I don't see any comments yet, so. That was Donnie at 6 weeks old. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Oh, there's Nicole Robin. I see you. Big young. See, that was Donnie at 6 weeks old. His mom got hit by a car, and so I had to go pick him up early. That's how big Donnie was as a puppy.
What's your name again, bud?
Nathan Parker Francisco.
Cool.
I am not
That's all I
fucking
need to
scared of
know.
that shit.
What's your name again, bud?
Okay, what's that all about?
Gotta get it.
Man, you assholes. Look at that. They're blowing up. They're blowing up so they can put the border wall in. That's not San Diego. San Diego.
32 of 3D modeling and printing every day for 365 days straight. Today I use a C-clamp I modeled for a different project to act as the anchoring point for this rotating spindle that locks with a nut at the end. See, the holidays are approaching and my mom is starting to wrap gifts, but wrapping paper is super annoying and it's nice to have one end locked down so that you can stretch out the other. But why only make an anchor for one roll when you can make one for 4? The tubes slide onto the gray mounting cylinders, and when the nuts are loose on the side, you can swap out which one is getting pulled. A fun print to make wrapping a bit easier. Stick around for day
Interesting.
333.
A man was caught on camera stealing a Christmas wreath from a home. Why are you gonna steal the Christmas wreath? Dude, and you can still see your face, dude. Why are you stealing a Christmas wreath? Like, really? Why are you gonna steal a Christmas wreath?
Roger here, Classic Cleanouts. Taking a look at this scrap project that we got going on in Enumclaw. You got, aluminum paneling, cut up all this, got a semi-trailer here, got a bunch of garbage, metal,
good money,
job shack. So brought in an excavator to hopefully, crunch this thing up, get it loaded and get it out of here. So we have until Wednesday to have this knocked out tomorrow. So,
and they probably get paid
believe
for
or
it
not,
and they sell it.
It'll be done. We'll shoot a time lapse.
Oh man, I guess we can't play anymore. Let's do a different one. Let's see what this is.
Welcome back to Late Night Snacks. Tonight we're making peanut butter raisin pretzel bark, and guess who sent me their cookbook in the mail? Snoop Dogg himself, the king of late night.
This might be the craziest thing I've ever made.
What the
Marry me
heck is
chicken
this?
stuffed inside a flaky, cheesy Hot Pocket.
This What? is crazy. Okay, I want
one
one of
bite of
these.
this Hot Pocket, I'm telling you, you're going to be on one knee asking, where have you been all my life? So the recipe's pretty simple. You first want to grill up some chicken, and in a skillet, you're going to obviously marry all these flavors together.
Ooh,
The key
sun-dried
ingredients are
tomatoes?
sun-dried tomatoes, lemon, cream, and Parmesan cheese. Like always, you can find the full recipe in the caption below, and I'm telling you, this sauce is so good. Once all the ingredients are combined and looking rich and creamy, turn
That
off
looks
the heat
good.
and let that cool for 30 minutes. I mean, growing up as a kid, I had Hot Pockets at my school cafeteria, but never like this. I mean, we're using flaky puff pastry topped with crushed pork rinds and Parmesan cheese. Now, in my Weber Searwood at 400 degrees for 30 minutes, and enjoy. This
Oh my
might be the
gosh, I want
craziest-
one. That's another Tibetan Mastiff dog. That's not a very big one though. It's a
These
puppy,
chicken
probably.
bacon Alfredo pinwheels need to be on a New York City Devour list. They
What?
drizzle fresh pizza dough with extra virgin olive oil and sesame seeds, press and stretch it out,
It's all
jam
good.
pack it with
We
shredded
all make
mozzarella,
mistakes.
their chicken cutlet, crispy bacon Alfredo sauce mixture, and of course more mozzarella. They roll it up, drizzle on more olive oil and sesame seeds, they slice up some pinwheels, and bake them in the pizza oven to look like this.
Wow. That
But
looks
they're
good.
not done yet. They drizzle on more of that Alfredo sauce, parsley, and grated Parmesan.
I'm not a big
Served with
fan of
even more
Alfredo sauce, but that looks good.
Find these at Knapp Street Pizza in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn.
Wow. Stupid playing music. All right, I gotta skip over it because they're doing playing music. And another one. Oh, come on. Why is all of them playing fucking music? Oh, wait, here we go. Her again.
What kind of jeans do ghosts wear? Boo jeans.
Boo jeans.
Singing.
Whoa.
吴迪，他不干了哈。哦，兴奋度太好。
It kind of makes me want. I sometimes feel bad about these dogs. I wonder in China because this is the most famous dog in China. I think is China. These Tibetan Mastiffs, and they can go for upwards of $1 million. I hope they treat them well. I really do.
谢谢红星李总，谢谢咱们李
I
总帮李
wonder
总。
how good they treat them sometimes.
你看这
Look
狗
at
的
that.
身高啊，咱们看一下啊。其实在手
Okay, would you guys want one of these dogs? Let's say if they were affordable, would you have one of these? I would.
机里都装不下了，是不是？太大了，这身高，跟去年我觉得比去年漂亮啊。这狗的成熟度上来了。
That's just a beautiful dog. Go-kart god. It's a pretty fast go-kart. Sounds like it's electric.
What do I want for Christmas? I want 16 hours of consecutive sleep followed by breakfast in bed. I want to be taken out either on a date or by a
Do they shed? I'm pretty sure they do,
sniper,
Goofy.
and then I want to be placed in a medically induced coma until spring. What do I want for Christmas?
That'd be good. I've never seen this before. This is in Fresno? Where the heck is that at? Never seen that before in Fresno. Maybe we'll go check it out one day. Well, wait a minute. Alfredo with bacon and Third Wave Barbecue. Where is this at? Hold on, where is this at? What? Okay, how much does that cost? We gotta find Third Wave Barbecue. About, where are you? Melbourne, Australia. Oh, I'll never get to go there. Well, never mind. In Melbourne, Australia.
There's nothing like waking up at 6 a.m., getting ready for work, and then saying, "Nope, nah, I'm going back to bed. Going back to bed." That's what's happening right here. Fuck that shit. 6 a.m. now. We're out of here. Out of here into dreams. Good night. There's nothing.
Hampton Chocolate Factory. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is this place now too? Let's look where this place is too. Maybe they deliver, says Goofy. Maybe. Let's close this one down. Where are you at? Oh, Tampa, Florida. We're going to Florida next year, Goofy. We'll have to go try this place, Goofy. You don't like sugar that much, though, do you? Container homes. What the heck? That's pretty cool. What the heck is that? That looks like a chow almost.
You only make one pasta dish in your life, then it has to be this one. Here's my hot honey bacon fettuccine alfredo. It's creamy and sweet and
Looks spicy.
So good. The best part is that you can make this in less than 15 minutes. If you're a bacon and pasta lover, then this is perfect for you. Just crisp the bacon until crispy and then add chili oil and honey. Stir in cream and parmesan and toss in your pasta and bacon. Top with something green to make it seem healthy and then enjoy. You only make one pasta dish.
Cause this looks like a job for me. Cause the boss said we need to do something. But when he says we, he don't mean we. Cause when he says we, that just means me. Cause this looks like I start drinking. My dick does all my...
Ida Zetterfield. I never heard her before or seen her before. Who does she race for, I wonder? I've never seen a cockpit look like that before. Is that like a new thing? I haven't watched NHRA drag for a while. Alright, turn the wrong way there, Rebecca.
5 last-minute gift ideas for your special friend. Number 1 is this office chair that has an automatic adjusting lumbar support that massages you, it heats up, it has a fan, and can pretty much lay down for naps. Number 2 is this folding drone that you don't have to use a controller to use.
I got a regular
drone. You can
drone.
use your phone, but it just has a bunch of settings you can just set, and then...
No, thank you. So, if you can't read, it says, don't you realize that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who lives in you and was given to you by God? You do not belong to yourself. 1 Corinthians 6:19.
My advice for today is become fully surrendered to Christ, but then also allow your body to become a living sacrifice for the Holy Spirit. Your body is a temple, take care of it. And that can start by really getting your
You want the
fitness
pasta
on,
video, Goofy?
knowing
Okay.
your macros, and
The pasta video.
Cause this looks...
You only
Are you
make
talking about
one
this
pasta
one?
dish in your life, then it has to be this one. Here's my hot honey bacon fettuccine alfredo. It's creamy and sweet and spicy. So good. The best part is that you can make this in less than 15
Goofy's gonna be our chef when we're on the road trip next year.
5 last-minute...
Donnie does love babies. I can tell you that.
phone for hours instead of going to bed. Next day wonder why I'm tired. Tonight I'll do it again.
Yep.
I bet you never seen a taco like this before.
It's
These
an
are
Indian
my
taco.
easy In-N-Out inspired smash burger paratha tacos.
Those look like
Crispy,
Indian
juicy,
tacos.
flaky, and so tasty. These are seriously the best of both worlds. Don't sue me, but these are 10 times better than In-N-Out. This is a perfect weeknight dinner. Just pan fry paratha until golden, and then smash those patties with all your ingredients. Season it with salt, pepper, and mustard. Flip and then top with a slice of processed cheese. And if you're afraid of raw meat, this is perfect
I wonder
for
if
you.
this
Top
kid-
with lettuce, onions, tomatoes, and sauce, and
Is
enjoy.
this really
I
their
bet
they're
you never
cooking,
seen
or
a
is the
taco.
mom's cooking, or dad? Okay, it's AI. What is this? My son left his bike on a sidewalk, came in, the person in the truck took his bike just because it's on the sidewalk. They're a scrapper. You can tell they're a scrap person. Where's the bike? I don't see it. You guys see the bike? Oh, they don't show the bike. That's pretty cool.
This $14 bowl might be the best affordable meal in San Francisco's Chinatown. Han's Wonton House has been around since 1972, serving steaming bowls of Hong Kong-style
It's been
wonton
like a
soup
year
that
since I've
locals
been to
swear by. Perfectly thin egg noodles, rich flavorful
San
broth,
Francisco.
giant pork and shrimp wontons. You can add tender beef brisket or that sweet smoky barbecue pork if you want the full experience. And do not skip the green onion pancakes. They're textbook.
I don't know why, but I can't eat. Well, I know why. I can't eat Asian food. It makes me sick every time I eat it because of my spinal bifida.
Jack, it's 3 a.m. Alexa, stop.
The bird.
Cause they're fun. Boop. Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory? There was nothing left but debris.
Oh my gosh.
A deficit of the attention and hyperactivity is in the name. But you can be one or the other, cause it doesn't have to be one and the same. Hyperfixation and procrastination and new ideas every day. Depression or issues with our motivation and not hearing what you will say. We will be motivated to
Hey, I have new ideas like every hour. Does that mean I have this hyper whatever?
we are doing is important, engaging our fun. Organization, prioritization will typically struggle a ton. We pace and we fidget with every digit and have a hard time sitting still. We hit the canteen for a cup of caffeine because it's kind of like taking a pill. There's uppers and downers and over the counters and antidepressants galore. But everyone thinks that we lie to the shrinks so that we can just get us some more. There's the train of our thoughts on its own getting lost and now we are forgetting to eat. Our brains never stop with the cyclical pulse, but we struggle with cycles for sleep.
I always tell my doctor that my brain never sleeps. He's never gave me none of that stuff. What's this guy making? Oh, he's putting in new windows, but he's playing too much music.
Chewy Brazilian cheese bread again, but this time with 4 different cheeses for maximum cheesy flavor.
Ooh.
My stepmom is Brazilian, and I think one of the best things she's introduced me to is pão de queijo, because not only are these so easy to make, but if you're a texture person like I am, the chewiness and flavor is addictive. And this
That looks
version has
good.
Parmesan, mozzarella, Gruyere, and cheddar, so you know they're good. Let's make chewy
Wow, that
Brazilian.
looks good. That's Jesse. That was Jesse James's wife, I think. I think they were married. Too much music. You should do this for your cat, Goofy. For Hank. Oh, what they put, what do you call those things? Catnip in there? Is that what they did? Ooh, that looks good. I can't play because the
You
song.
Need Your Kitchen Part 3. I hate emptying my spice cabinet to find one thing. This print acts as a gear-operated Lazy Susan that pulls spices from deep in your cabinet and rotates them up to the front for easy access. It's super mobile,
Oh,
so you
nice.
can carry it around your kitchen with you, and it also works with things like pop and whatever crap you have in your fridge. And if you don't have a printer and you want things like this, check out PCBWay.com. Just drop the files in, pick the material you want it printed in, and the 3D printed parts show up on your board. I'm always impressed with the quality, and it's a great way to buy gifts you'd never be able to find
Oh,
in
we
a
can't
store.
go anymore. I got a 3D printer.
3 3D prints you need in your kitchen part.
So we can't play anymore. I wonder why it does that. I only should go so many times. Let's do the food one, and then we're gonna go. Milk flavored ice cream in Japan. Dude, I like how that comes out. That makes it creamier, I bet. That looks good.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup with a twist. We're gonna put some.
Do you want the
tomatoes-
spice thingy? Okay, hold on. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Go to thing. So let's go. Let's look everywhere. Spice rack. What would you call that thing? Lazy Susan. That's what he called it, right? Let's see if we can find it. That doesn't look like it. Let's see if we can find it, Goofy. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. I don't know why I keep saying it over and over again. Let's type in gear or gears. Because it has gears on it. So let's see. Maybe I might have to purchase it to Oh, hold on. Let's go over here. Let's click on their link. What was the link that he said it was? Now I can't go up anymore. Oh, we lost it. Okay, hold on. We'll just keep looking for it. They might have it on here. I'm not seeing it so far. It's gonna take hours to find, maybe. Yeah, go to thangs.com, Goofy, and look it up. And when you find it, if you find the one you want, send it to me. And my printers, I got to do some work on my printer first, but I can print it up for you. I got my 3D printer. You'll look later. Okay, cool.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup with a twist. We're gonna put some tomato soup in these cast iron pans here. And now some garlic butter with some herbs. Gonna smear it on our pizza dough, cheddar cheese, then roll it all up for one savory version of the same method used for cinnamon rolls. Press each roll into our tomato soup, sprinkle with a little more cheese. Now we're gonna go to the oven and bake it all off. It's a one-pot grilled cheese and tomato soup.
That looks
Finish it with
good.
Parmesan cheese and chives. Enjoy.
So you know what I do with my tomato soup? So I take not Ritz crackers. I take Cheez-Its. So I take Cheez-Its crackers. You put it in there, and then you smash it using the cup of soup that you're using. You smash it all up. Then you pour it. And so I make cheddar or Cheez-Its smashed up instead of using crackers in my tomato
Fried
soup.
chicken and waffles is crazy, but it'd be
No, it's
crazier
good.
if you fried the waffles too. I'm gonna level with you. That's psychotic. Then
What?
you throw it on some dough with cheese, with some fried chicken. That's the plot of Joker Movie 3. You're nuts. And after all that, you top it with syrup. Well, I can't help you.
Oh, that
You're
looks
committed
good.
to being committed. Fried chicken.
That looks really good.
Sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy.
Yeah, I'm not
When
playing that.
someone
Too much
says
music.
it's just a dog, but that dog is your whole world.
Why do you cage him up? Look at that boy. Oh my gosh.
When someone says
Ditch the IDI to throw Cummins in it. Yep. I got the Cummins. What the heck was that noise?
Someone's jealous. Someone's jealous.
Come with us as we go all out with pasta, bread bowls, and more at Italiano in Bethpage, New York. But first, their
Ooh.
super popular hand-breaded and fried mozzarella with their creamy vodka sauce. Onto
Vodka
their
sauce.
pizza dough bread bowls. Buttered up dough with herbs and Parmesan, slide into the oven
You know,
to
it's
look
dinner
like
time
this.
around here.
Our first bread bowl gets packed with penne alla vodka, topped with 2 chopped up crispy chicken cutlets,
Ooh.
even more vodka sauce, Parmesan, and a mountain
I've never
of
had
mozzarella,
vodka sauce. What is
oven
it?
baked to look like this, finished with more Parmesan and basil. Their chicken vodka parm pasta bread bowl.
That looks delicious.
Incredible. This next bread bowl is stuffed with their slow cooked short rib mac and cheese and topped with toasted breadcrumbs. It doesn't get much better.
I
than
don't know
this.
about that one.
Or
I'm very
does
picky
it?
about my
this
mac
one
and
gets
cheese.
jam-packed with their pink sauce penne, chicken, spinach, creamy mozzarella, Parmesan, and basil. Their penne Firenze bread bowl. And we're still going. They sizzle up some penne, mozzarella, chicken, Parmesan, tomato, and garlic, pour it in, and pack in some more Parmesan.
No,
Their
that one
penne
doesn't look
pollo
good.
caprese bread bowl. And this one is an absolute must devour. Their slow-cooked short rib rigatoni, topped with ricotta, pecorino, crispy onions, and parsley. Their
That looks
short rib
good.
rigatoni bread bowl. I could eat this every single day.
That one looks good.
And they said we had to devour this one with their spaghetti, clams, shrimp, calamari.
No clams.
I've been seeing it everywhere. Everywhere.
As soon as we showed people this missing persons flyer in Huron, they knew exactly who we were talking about. Word of Francisco Madera's disappearance has spread quickly throughout the small town of Huron, prompting friends, family, and even strangers to take part in the search.
I know a bunch of my buddies went to go look for him today. They went off road.
Anyways.
Yeah, Alexa, schedule an appointment tomorrow for a fucking nap because I am tired as shit. Yeah.
Middle Times Square, and it has turned into one huge Hanukkah party. There's a 30-foot menorah, live music, and the smell of latkes everywhere. This is wild! Lively klezmer music plays with clarinet. Middle Times Square. What is this guy talking about?
I got my truck stolen about 3 weeks ago. I got an anonymous call that said someone found my truck. They sent me the address. This is my truck. And I know it's not 10 years old because I just bought it. It has everything that I had on it, and it looks the same.
Not your truck.
Lock the doors for a second.
That's a fake video. What is this? French toast, Hong Kong style? How do you make it? Okay, see, get your bread, peanut butter, more peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter though, it'll make me itch, but I'll still eat it. Look at that, look how nice and brown it is. Oh my goodness, that looks good.
I already want to go home from work tomorrow. Like, this week's been enough. It's been the longest week of all time, and it's only Wednesday. And worst part is tomorrow's Thursday, which is just like a fake Friday and the worst day of the week, in my opinion. I already want to...
What kind of animal is that again? That's a sugar... Is that a sugar glider? Isn't that a sugar glider, I think? I'm not sure. Ooh, that looks good. Look at all the fudge. It's a Choco Taco, but different. That looks so good.
Yeah. Woke up sexy as fuck again. I gotta stop doing that.
That's me. Well, let's see what the holiday train looks like. Look at that, that's cool. That's really neat. It's pretty awesome.
Dreaming of a white.
I can't play the sound.
You got blood? Stop. Come here, Alleyway. Come here. Come here. No. Can I see what she's been doing to you?
The dog's really biting their owner?
They used to be scratches though.
What the hell? Ooh, look at this pizza. That's huge. That looks good.
Here's some relationship advice from Emma. You can't go around and sleep with somebody else. Okay? You can't fucking do it. That's why you're in a relationship. Fucking dumbass.
Oh, somebody got cheated on. Yes, that's how Donnie snores. Same thing. Okay, is that bacon? I think that's bacon. So do I, Sneaky Pete. What is this? Oh, that looks good.
I love it when people ask me, like, "Oh, are you free tonight?" No. I'm tired. I'm old.
That's me.
Back up.
Lola has discovered
What is that?
a water
That's
dish. Her first experience in water. She has no idea what to do.
It's cute, but I don't think you should have those kind of animals. No, I'm not gonna do that to Donnie. No way. That's kind of cool, but no. See, I gotta turn this music down. Let's see this. Samsung Christmas Lights Rave Edition. You can kind of hear it in the background. I think it is an otter, isn't it, Goofy? It might be an otter. Dude, could you imagine being their neighbor? Holy jeez, you don't want to be that neighbor. Oh shoot, it's time to go to the Christmas tree lane in Fresno. Isn't it? What day is it? The 17th? Holy shit, it's December 17th already? Could you imagine living next door to them? Another one playing music in the background. This is AI. This is AI. You can see it messing up right there. This is AI. What the heck? How'd they get the frog to sit on top of the turtle?
I think we can all agree spam and eggs is the ultimate comfort food. So here's my spam and egg crispy rice spirals with a spicy mayo. I can eat 10 of these in one sitting. Perfect. And I don't want to hear that spam is so unhealthy for you and whatever. Just let me enjoy my processed
I like
meat
spam.
in peace because life is too short. These are like the upgraded version of spam musubis. Stuff it up with rice, barbecue glazed spam, soft scrambled eggs, and of course cheese. Dipped in the spicy furikake mayo is just perfection. So here's why. I think we can all agree spam and eggs
Looks good. Stupid.
You may not love everything.
Dude, they keep playing freaking music on all these ones. That's pretty cool. Ew. Bird one. Oh, what is this?
Pizza that blows me away. This New Jersey spot layers their fresh mozzarella topped Sicilian dough with their pink chunky vodka sauce to cover almost every square inch. And they sprinkle a healthy amount of Parmesan. They bake it in their pizza oven to look like this.
That looks good. I don't know
Slice
what
it up.
vodka sauce is, but
And there you have it. The vodka Sicilian pie from Panko Pizza in Middletown, New Jersey. Who's
oh my
hungry?
gosh.
I
You gotta
love
go
So
try
what we're
that.
gonna do is make retard great again. Not just for the United States, but the whole entire world. I'm on a mission to make retard.
Oh my gosh. Oh, stop playing. What is this? Turn the sound down. Dude, that won't even fit in the pizza box. I doubt they make that. No way. That's just for video. Okay, we gotta hear her again.
What happens after you eat alphabet soup?
You poop?
You have a bowel movement.
A vowel movement. Okay. If she wasn't pretty, I wouldn't be watching them. What a dumbass. How you get yourself killed real quick. That's how you get yourself killed real quick.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You're a wizard.
I can't play it as a song, I think. What the heck? Way too much.
咬的，蔬菜哥放的啊，咬
I
的。
want one of those
Ain't no
dogs.
sunshine when she...
Fuck, you gotta turn the music down every time. Oh, they're dropping off the wire, the fencing, the razor wire. Let's see how they put it on. They can just use mechanics gloves to put that on. I would think it'd be more. It would cut more than that.
Hurry, she's trapped downstairs. I was watching the Dex Steel's Guide on Walk trying to get Pokemon packs for MSRP.
Yeah, it's a freaking stupid thing. Okay, for the car lover. Okay, Sneaky Pete. Our mini thrill Skyline. It actually drives. Yeah, I wouldn't want their electric bill either.
What did the dad say to his son when he asked, Dad, are we pyromaniacs?
Did she change her hair color?
Yes. We arson.
What's happening on the ramp in Jaskin Beach going into Portland? Oh, this should be good. What's Portland? Dude, zoom in. Zoom in and show us. Jeez Louise. They're scared to film, but they're filming. If you're gonna film, don't be scared. Oh, it's probably ice. Probably ice detaining somebody. I hope so. Clean your windows, by the way. Probably ice, I would guess. Dude, how many freaking Tibetan Mastiffs does this person have?
没啥事儿了。
你看这红就多，越这种母狗越出狗。
对。
What the heck is this? Okay, what is this? I wanted already. It's Friday. We're doing a cheese dip weekend. Juicy Burgers. Okay, where is this place? Now we got to see where this place is. We got to add it to our list. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Okay, where is this place? Oh man, I'm stuck. I can't zoom out. Can't zoom out. Okay, let's go back here then. Okay, now I was able to zoom out. What the heck happened here? Where is this place though? Juicy Burgers. Oh, about, there we go. They are in, it doesn't even say. It's probably a fake place then. If your parents, oh. Stranger Things Airbnb, no thank you. What is this? Oh, nope, nope, it's pistachio. Nope, nope. Oh, that's Dubai chocolate cake. I gotta say, I did try that Dubai chocolate. It was interesting. It was good, but I wouldn't spend that much money on it anymore. Okay, real quick. So you see this thing right here? My brother had one on his bike. And what this does is, so on motorcycles, if you go way, way, way too fast, you can get, it's called, I forget, but anyways, your bike starts wobbling from the air. So this is called a dampener. So you put this dampener on your bike so it doesn't do the death wobble. Because all it takes is hitting one little air pocket and you're just freaking gone.
You're an American and you can just deep fry it. Got a 3-bone prime rib, gonna fry this guy for about 45 minutes, pull it out for crispy edge to edge, medium rare, juicy. This was incredible.
Oh yeah.
That looks good.
Prime rib when you're an
Okay, this is AI. I'm not even gonna play it. Probably AI too. What is this? Okay, I don't want to see that. More U.S. Border Patrol. Okay, we gotta turn down the sound for them. Dude, they put these things up pretty fast, don't they? How many miles do they do a day? That's in New Mexico. Oh, it's a commercial. What the heck? They put it on right there in front of you? Is this chicken parmigiana? That looks good.
Singing puns cause they're fun. Did you hear about the secret pilot? He spent most of his life in disguise.
Today is the day. We have sued Governor Newsom, and we are walking into the
let's see.
courthouse to hold him accountable for these Prop 50 maps. We're going to make sure we keep you updated. Follow us if you need some more information. Share this information so that way we can keep everybody updated on how they used race to gerrymander these maps for their political gain. Today is
Of course
the
they
day.
did. We all knew that. Look at that thing. I want one.
The audacity of some folks that slamming up is crazy. Is this your car, bro? No, is this your car? Because it looks like she's standing on it, but I could be wrong. Because there's no way she's standing on my car right now. Do you see me laughing? Does this look funny to you? Could you get off my car? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And what's crazy is you stepping on my windshield and cracking it. That's wild.
What the fuck? I'd be pissed.
That slamming up is crazy. Is this your car, bro? No, is this your car?
This is gotta be
Because
fake though too.
It looks like she's standing on it, but I could be wrong. Because there's no way she's standing on my car right now. Do you see me laughing? Does this look funny to you?
I think it's fake.
Could you get off my car?
I think it's
Appreciate
fake.
it.
Let's see.
Appreciate it. And what's crazy is you stepping on my windshield and cracking it. That's wild. The audacity of some folks that slamming up is crazy. Is this your
Yeah,
car,
it's
bro?
fake. He's
No,
not
is this your
mad at
car?
all. It's fake.
Because it looks like
How much meat can you actually handle? Not like, oh, I can eat all the meat. How much meat can you actually handle? This is Third Wave Barbecues, all you can eat barbecue meat every Tuesday from 5:30. You will get to find out how much you are. You will get to find out how
Once again,
big
that's in Australia. What are they looking for? Oh, they're showing ice or something?
What they got going on?
It's time for another one of my patented poop words of the day.
Uh-oh, this is a goofy one.
Patented them. Today, instead of saying you're going to go take a poop, just say you're going to go launch a toboggan down a muddy creek. Better hold on. I want to fall in. It's time for
Yeah, that was funny. This guy should get... What a dumbass.
This 2-ingredient Biscoff mousse is so easy to make.
And you guessed it, the 2 ingredients are heavy cream and cookie butter.
You're going to place it in little cups, top it with some extra Biscoff and some crumbs, and that is it.
Technically, it's
That
3
does look
ingredients,
good.
but you know what? Nobody's going to know.
Yes.
This Philly cheesesteak mac and cheese pizza roll up needs to be on your Long Island Devour list.
What
I mean,
the
just
hell?
look at that. Lift up that cheesesteak, roll that mac and cheese pizza slice around it, and pour on their cheese sauce.
Okay, I gotta try that.
Devour this and some delicious Italian food at Bermalo in Belmore, New York.
And
Who's
all
hungry?
of these are in New York. That's a pretty dog too. So this is a Dodge. You know, you can even tell more it's a Dodge because he's got the windows out like that. Oh yeah, this is fake. So this guy makes a lot of fake videos, it looks like, because no way you're gonna be driving around a cop like that. No fucking way. Yeah, I can't play the
See
metal
how
music.
fast
I'll
this
get in
lock
trouble.
opens. No key, no sound, just precision. This is the Radial Decoder, built for tubular locks, mastered by those who move with intent. It doesn't pick. It decodes, reading the lock like a language, and answering in seconds. No scratches, no damage, no questions, not sold in stores, not meant for the average hand.
Oh,
See
but
how
you can
fast
buy
this-
it. Great. Let's just show people. Let's just show how people how to break into cars. Border Patrol putting in work. All right, we'll play a couple more minutes and then we're gonna go.
You're telling me for 40 years I've been missing out on eating what?
Ain't no way.
This cookie butter delight was absolutely incredible.
Listen, a couple weeks ago, I was at a basketball game for my son, and a lady, one of our friends, come up to us and said, "Hey, have you tried the Biscoff cake?" And I said, "No, I never heard of it." And she said it was absolutely amazing. She made it for Thanksgiving. I looked it up. My goodness, it looked absolutely amazing. Called a cookie butter cake made with these Biscoff cookies.
Oh, that's what we just saw.
Actually, I'm gonna be quick like Nestle and beat it like Michael Jackson. That's why your neighbor said I remind him of Nicolas Cage, because I'm gone in 60 seconds. But watch this right here, Dad. Look, who does this the most on the window? The kids, the dogs that are ugly black guys that eat fried chicken. Now you see these water spots? Look, they get wider than my elbows that I lotion. Watch this, Dad, and I'm right here. Because Stevie Wonder says seeing is believing, and I got a disease called enthusiasm, so I'm gonna cut straight to the mustard. Watch this though. Don't laugh too hard, because the neighbor's gonna see this black kid scrubbing your window. Okay? But look, wax on, wax off like Mr. Miyagi. Remember the Karate Kid? Now watch this in air dry. Look, it puts a coating on your window. No water spots, no fingerprints, no streaks. That's why we can't sell it to criminals. Don't tell OJ or Tiger Woods, okay? They've been loving this stuff. Now, Dad, y'all, you and Mom, y'all would agree. Oh my God!
I didn't know we had door-to-door
You see this
salesmen
right
anymore.
here? Who did that? Who did that? Okay, watch this. Now, my mom said if it's darker than me and it don't pay the bills, it shouldn't be there, right? God bless you. Now look, this right here, we just upgraded like Beyonce. This is our new surfactant. Hold this and watch this, because this should be the main reason why you get the HBO special. You know what HBO means? No. You get to help a brother out. Yeah, I've been on the road like toilet paper. Half of your neighbors in the community, they said they just go get it because I'm funny, because this stuff spills itself. Look, you just go back and forth like an argument. Now, I ain't Jesus, but look how I split that like Moses did the Red Sea. Paint me green, call me a pickle. And look at this right here, look. Goes good with chicken. Don't drink it, though, it'll give you the Hershey squirts. But look, that one bottle lasts longer than my last relationship. Y'all got water, right? Yeah. High five, you qualify to use it. Oh, yeah, Mom. Now, this is my last demo, and I'm out your hair quicker than your favorite shampoo. Y'all familiar with these right here, Sharpies? Yeah. Now, watch this. Even though I'm black, it ain't black magic. It just worked. Because, look, say you got this in the clothes or the carpets of the laundry. Would you agree that's hard to get out? Probably. Would you throw it out, shout it out, get OJ to stab it out, Mike Tyson to bite it out?
This is Buddy.
Oh, okay. You were done. It was a multiple choice funny, because you know you can't put bleach on colors, right? Sure. Look at this. This safe on colors. That's why we couldn't sell it to Sammy Sosa. But look, you just spray the spray, right? Now, this right here takes out ink, blood, coffee stains, grass stains, Kool-Aid, lipstick, gum glue, candle wax. Would you say that's whiter than a Colgate Smile? Not. Oh my goodness! You see that? Should I use it on my teeth? It ain't Jesus in a bottle. I use it when they turn brown. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you just use it on for your house. What's the hardest thing to clean? Would it be carpet, the tile, barbecue grills, the shower doors, that oil and rust in the driveway that's blacker than my mother but not as beautiful, or that calcium right there?
Can I put this on YouTube?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you selling? What is it?
Personality. Sure. But this sells itself, though. It's called Advantage, the Wonder Cleaner, best thing since cake and ice cream. Now, unlike Madonna, it's never been touched. So you want to put
Unlike Madonna.
Well, I just come, most neighbors, they just get it because they like me. Y'all familiar with Tony Robbins? Yeah. See, I'm taking this course because this is how Jamie Foxx started off door to door. And he said 2 years of door to door selling is equivalent to 4 years of college communication, how you interact with different people. That's why half of the neighbors don't buy it because of work. They just get it because they like my tenacity, because they said it in an easy task going door to door.
How much is it?
That's actually pretty cool. Why does this kind of look like AI? I don't know why, but it kind of looks like it might be AI.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me another poop word of the day. On the 12th day of Christmas, instead of saying you're going to go take a poop, just say you're going to go send some swans a-swimming. 6 geese a-laying.
Okay. So this is a Corvette. This is a C6, C7 Corvette, apparently. Stupid songs. I mean, why'd you do that to that Corvette? But I don't know. I don't know why you did that to a Corvette.
Starbucks egg muffins. Whisk the eggs. Add cheese and fillings. Pour into the pan. Bake until fluffy. Let them cool. Perfect for breakfast.
Those do look good.
These taste just...
Border Patrol again, playing music. Hi, pandas. Hi, sweetheart. That's not very tall, though. Oh my gosh. Fucking music everywhere. Garlic butter beef bombs. Now these look good. Oh, that's that place in freaking Australia again. Fuck you. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay, let's see what these are. And they're playing music too. Everybody's playing music. Alright, I think it's time to go then. You drive a Ninja? Ninjas used to be fast. Alright, guys, we're gonna end it today. We're gonna end it. I'm gonna go cook myself dinner now. I'm gonna go... I got some ground beef. And I'm gonna cook it all up. Then I add green sauce to it, you know, then cook it some more. Then you take it out, or green sauce and green beans. They put the green beans in there, the green sauce. And then you just, since I'm kind of doing keto, kind of, sort of, but I cheat every day anyways. So then what you do is you put it in a bowl with cheese, get the Mexican cheese in there, and sometimes some sour cream if you want. Mix it all together and eat it up. Oh, it's so delicious. So delicious. But then, you know, because I cook it I do like a pound of beef at a time, ground beef. So you put it in the fridge. And then in the morning when you go to make your eggs, first you put this in the pan first. You heat it all up with a little bit of butter. Then you add 3 eggs to it, add some cheese, and it's the delicious breakfast. That's what I'm going to go make right now. All right, guys. Catch y'all tomorrow. Back for some more news tomorrow. And maybe dumb stuff like this, too. All right. Good night, everybody. Goofy hug. Oh, good night, y'all. Good night, sweetheart.